that it was not enough. And it's sad to know that we're back to round one. If we just believe in our hero Quincy, if we could just put the monkeys exactly where we need to.
Look at all this hair! Imagine I'm wearing like a big wig. Look, there's a good amount, dude. It's back. Look at all this fucking hair. Holy moly, dude. Congrats on the plugs. Look at this toupee I got. Yo. So the break was for hair plugs. Yes. That's the instant kind. The kind where you don't shave and they put them right in. How's Turkey? It's wonderful this time of year. Made a pit stop in Russia to help with the Civil War. Bada bing, bada boom. Get it done. Let's put some... Get the light going. Hello! Elon's an old friend. Nah, he's one of my oldest friends. My up tort, Nikki, Turtle Rabbit, Squid One, Remster. Big agency Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg fight? Absolutely. I'll talk about it on Monday, but I'm stoked. I hope it happens. Elon versus Zuck in the octagon? Zuckerberg's gonna fucking murder him, dude. Zuckerberg's gonna fucking end him. You know what's funny? Is that Mark Zuckerberg has been hated by everyone for so long. Lizard person, weird. Inhuman. He did all of the right things, He dressed up in a suit and tie, got on, went to Congress, talked about his technology, and then the second he started doing stupid shit like fucking eating raw meat and talking about fighting people, he has a ton of fans now. The second he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill Elon in the ring, people are, it's just so funny. He tried to do the nice person routine and it didn't work, and now he's trying to be fucking Chatterberg. Loading up on Tesla puts? Oh, absolutely, dude. If Elon Musk gets fucking knocked out in that ring, Tesla's going to zero. You heard it here first. Nobody's buying a car if he gets fucking knocked out by 5'2" Mark Zuckerberg. The hate for Elon outweighs the hate for Zuck. Yeah, I mean, this is what this showed to me. Invest in Meta. Meta's had a good year. I don't think they're actually going to do it. I think the odds-on bet is they don't actually do it. Because Elon Musk is so fucking out of shape, dude. He's built like a fucking fridge. Elon started doping it. Elon shows up fucking roided all to hell. My dad texted me that he's been watching Atrioc. That must be somebody else because I haven't streamed nor uploaded a video. Who the fuck you been watching, bro? Big bro watching. Who do I want to win Russia war? Please tell me. Well, the war's over as of right now. Quick update. If you guys don't know, a former caterer of Vladimir Putin, now turned mercenary leader, marched on Moscow today. Got within 200 kilometers of it, was near, open takeover of the country, then backed off, turned around, and accepted a deal that gave him and his army amnesty. Both of these people are bad, to be clear. One of them is a mercenary, thug war criminal. The other is Vladimir Putin. So it's not like they're neither one's going to be good. Tyler Durden was right. Fear the caterers. Yeah, it's just crazy. I think I saw a good tweet about it. I wanted to show you guys about this guy's life story. Let me see if I can find it. It's fucking crazy. It's absurd. His name is Pioshik, I believe. Am I saying it right? No. Pioshik's the jungler. It's fucking... Where's this tweet? Prigozhin? Putin? Yeah, Pergazin. But it's not pronounced like that. Where's his fucking... his fucking... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at this. Yeah. Prigozhin. In 1981, he was caught stealing and sent to 9 years in jail. In 1990, he sold hot dogs in a flea market. Then he got into the restaurant business. Then he served food personally to Putin in this photo. This is him. This is a crazy photo because 20 years later, this guy's in open rebellion. He's a glizzy vendor. Oh, wait. I don't have my camera and I have Live Split open. Wait, where the fuck? From Rags to Glizzes. That's the fucking movie title. Okay. Then he becomes a fucking oligarch selling meals to the Russian military and gets a private jet and a yacht. This is where most people would stop, I think. They become fucking Russian oligarchs. They take all their money, they put it into Canadian and British real estate, and they fucking chill. But then he started a private paramilitary fucking mercenary group, Wagner group. Now he's in open mutiny. And then today, apparently, the thing is, so I was listening to this fucking terrible Twitter Spaces today that Elon Musk promoted. It had like 200K people in it. And it was just talking about live updates on the Russian coup. And half of them were like fucking Dogemaster 9000 talking about how it's all a false flag and fucking Putin's playing 9D chess. It was miserable, dude. It was actually miserable. Because the guy hosting the space and like two other people were smart and were like giving live updates from like Telegram in Russia and like there's military mobilization in this city and like this and that. And then someone would jump in and be like, yeah, I don't know. I think this whole thing might be made up by Vladimir Putin. So it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah. Someone's like, this is a distraction from Hunter Biden's laptop. Did you see Kevin Durant was in a Twitter space about how Kevin Durant is overrated? Is that true? Is there proof of that? Because that's fucking awesome. That's elite. Katie's one of us. Katie, definition of Twitter fingers? Yeah, I mean, he's very spindly. He's perfect for it. Biden launched the coup to distract from Hunter Biden smoking crack. That fucking Dark Brandon at it again, dude. That mad genius. He planted this guy in Russia 30 years ago to start a catering business knowing this long con. Fucking, it's insane. These machinations know no bounds. But anyway, it's fucking crazy. I mean, as of this morning, it seemed extremely likely that this guy was going to roll into Moscow and assume power in Russia. I mean, that's an open civil war. It's crazy how badly the Ukraine invasion has backfired on Putin. It's gone so poorly, dude. It's gone so fucking poorly. And it's not good for anyone because you don't want instability in a large nuclear power like Russia. Obviously, we don't want fucking open civil war in a nuclear power. But this would be the first thing like it in a country of this size and economy in our lifetimes. It's fucking crazy. I was watching it very obsessively all morning, and then for whatever reason, the dude just turns around. And again, I'm not a... It's funny, everyone who's a former submarine expert is now a fucking Russian geopolitics expert. So let me just take off my submarine hat and put on my fucking Russian military hat, comrades, because I know exactly what I'm talking about here. Those are my two majors in college. Oh, good. You should speak up and get a blue check. I'd love to hear more from you. But my understanding, I was reading New York Times this morning, and I was listening to that space and just listening to tweets, is that there is zero chance that this deal they made can hold up. Because basically Putin said, okay, your entire army gets amnesty. They are independent military from Russia, and none of them will be tried for their crimes, and you have amnesty. And we're just going to go about our business after you did open revolt and were like charged with high treason. And it's like either Putin looks like an absolute little bitch and he's going to be, torn apart from within, or he kills this guy. And if this guy doesn't know that he's like 100% going to fall out a window, I don't get why he took this deal. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. I don't know what his plan is. I don't fucking know what the next step is. It's crazy. It blows my mind. A lot of Wagner people are mad at the deal. Yeah, because they're like, it's every minute that this tension exists where they both exist with their military means someone's going to start dying. Someone's going to consolidate power. I don't fucking get it, dude. Never let them know your next move. What if your next move is to get fucking poisoned or pushed out a window? Did I miss something on the news? Yeah, bro. You did. There was a fucking basically open revolt in Russia today. Is this ordeal over now or ongoing? I mean, it's ongoing. This happened hours ago. But yes, as of hours ago, this guy stopped moving towards Moscow and turned his army back to their bases. It was like a ceasefire, slow down. So, Putin's going to call him the clown. Yeah. Well, I don't know if the clown would take that job, Let's see. How rebellion in Russia unfolded over 36 hours. So this guy, the fucking caterer, who has a private military army, basically was demanding that some shit change in the war in Ukraine. He's like, basically, Russian military leadership sucks ass. These two guys have to be fired. Some other shit. And he got all of his demands. They ordered his arrest, and instead of being arrested, he took over a city. He took over a city. He just marched in, took over a city. The people in the city started handing his troops food, and they're like cheering. And then he started pushing towards Moscow. So he took over this city, started marching towards Moscow. It's like, again, someone was using examples on Twitter of like an American version. Imagine if Biden had a general. No, not even a general. Like Jeff Bezos. Imagine if Jeff Bezos had a private army, okay? And Biden ordered Jeff Bezos to be arrested. And instead of, going to jail, Jeff Bezos took over Miami with his Amazon army and then started marching towards Washington. That is what happened in Russia today, okay? And then to bring peace, Biden offers him full immunity for him and his troops as long as he stops attacking Washington. Isn't that crazy? That's what happened. Yeah, he's leaving the country he's moving his army to Belarus but I mean, this can't go unpunished, I assume, from Putin's side. There's other oligarchs with other armies. He made a speech. Let's see. I didn't actually watch this yet. Putin's speech. We won't allow a civil war to be...
И нашу государственность от любых угроз, в том числе от внутреннего предательства.
So I heard he didn't sound too tough. I mean, you want to sound tough when you're being insurrected against. Because a lot of the reports I was reading was like, as Wagner Group's army was moving up, like the police forces and stuff were just absolutely standing down. They were absolutely not going to fight. It was kind of like Napoleon when he marched to fucking Paris, He looks old. Yeah, he just does. He looks.
С чем мы столкнулись, это именно предательство. Непомерные амбиции и личные интересы привели к измене. К измене и своей стране, и своему народу, и тому делу, за которое бок о бок.
He's older than Biden? Is he? No way. Putin's not older than Biden, is he? I mean, he's been fucking leader of Russia for my entire life. It's been 30 years or something Putin's been in power. How long has Putin been in power? Putin was president of Russia since 1999. Holy shit. No. Yeah, 1999. Wow. But Biden is older. Yeah, okay. He was born in 52. When was Biden born? Biden was born in 42. Holy shit, Joe Biden is so old, bro, dude. 1942? He was born while World War II was still ongoing. That's crazy. He was born before D-Day. Biden can lil bro him? Yes, dude. Yes. America can still lil bro Russia with our leader. That's what it's about. Get lil broed on. You don't even remember D-Day, lil bro? That's fucking awesome. Let's go, Joey B. I mean, I can lil bro all of them. I've been alive way longer. It's crazy how young these youngsters are. Big A, did you ever meet Biden as a baby? I met him on my 70th birthday when he first turned 8. Yeah, it was at a Chuck E. Cheese. Atrioc babysitted for Biden. Yeah. Did you fight in World War II? I was retired by that point. I was retired. More important, are you going to go to the Musk versus Zuck fight? If they sell tickets to the Musk Zuck fight, I'll absolutely go. Although it'd be kind of more fun to co-stream it, although they wouldn't let you. Yeah, 100%. Anyway, what is being said though is that, like, again, I'm reading stuff from smarter people than me. You know, nobody knows 100% what's going on. This is fucking actively development, and all the experts that say they fucking know about Russian geopolitics today were submarine experts 2 weeks ago. They don't know shit. But what it seems like is like there's no way this is good for Putin. Long and short of it, there's just no way. It just looks so bad to have an open revolt and then give in to all their demands. And while you're in a war with Ukraine, like, how do they even keep up the Ukraine war front while this is happening? Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And it just feels like, you know, the lesson from this is like, if you're a Russian oligarch with $10 billion, you better get a private army because shit's about to go down. And it helps to have that threat. It worked for this guy. So now, like, all the Russian oligarchs are going to be fucking getting their own private militaries. Putin needs Papa A's marketing to keep a good PR for real. You know what I'd tell him to do? Get back on the bear. Shirtless on the bear. It worked before. It can work again, dude. Where's that photo? Putin shirtless on bear. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, shit. I was trying to fucking move the tab and I moved my camera. Raytheon eating good. My dad works there, so easy clap. This. I want to see this all over the state media. 24/7. There won't be any rebellion then, bro. This is shopped? No, this can't be shopped. There's no way. You're telling me this is fake and Vladimir Putin didn't ride a grizzly bear shirtless? Shut the fuck up. You're a false flag, dude. You're a classic false flag. Hunter Biden, fake news. Nobody would lie in the Russian state military, I'll tell you that. How could this be fake? Yeah, exactly. I work at a Raytheon competitor and somehow we're both eating well. What do you mean somehow? Yeah, dude. They're all fucking getting gigantic military contracts from the government. Somehow. Somehow in a time of global crisis and war companies are doing well. This is a mystery. I can't get to the bottom of it. I can't quite figure it out. Who would have thunk it? I work for a gun company and I don't know about the morals of it, but I'm making bank doing it. Okay, dude. I think you do know about the morals of it, to be clear. I think you understand the morals and you have chosen a certain direction. Is Wetzel's Pretzels a Raytheon competitor yet? Wetzel's has no real competition, so wouldn't even. Just like Miles Teller and War Dogs. Yeah. or in real life. Miles Teller actually runs a notorious gun running business IRL ever since that movie. Anyway, so that's what's going on in Russia, dude. It's fucking, it's crazy. Putin gave that speech, which was kind of a little bit bitch made, I'll be honest with you. You know, there's a guy, an actual tough guy, open rebelling, and he's in his bunker, dude, talking about 1917 again. And then they get almost to Moscow, and then they make a surprise deal with the president of Belarus, which is crazy because, again, that's like if Jeff Bezos was marching on Washington and then the president of Mexico negotiated a peace deal between Biden and Bezos. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy, dude. It's how they're getting involved. Almost. There's some Rostov. I think they left Rostov. No, they left. Look, they left at 11 p.m. They're leaving the country. I don't know where it goes from here, and I don't know how this guy lives. I don't know how one of them doesn't die or get prisoned. I don't understand. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I feel like Putin's got to fucking. He's got to disappear him. Step 1, work at Wetzel's. Step 2, become a mod. Step 3, be Atrioc's right-hand man. Step 4, create your own Wetzel's to take the business. Step 1, work at Wetzel's. Step 2, become a mod. Aim for the fucking ceiling, bro. Aim for the stars. Holy shit. Fine. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like I got free labor at both Wetzel's and my moderator. Betting one of them will get accidentally shot by a close associate. Yeah, I mean, the odds-on favorite based on the past 30 years is that, you know, Putin is going to kill this caterer. I keep forgetting his name, dude. He's got I'm bad with Russian names. Prigozhin. I feel like that's what's going to happen. He's going to fucking have him push out a window. Or like poisoned or something. But like, he knows that. That's the only thing is like, this fucking Mike Ehrmantraut looking fuck, he knows Putin. He's served him food. He's been in Russia for his whole life. He knows that's what's going to happen. So I don't understand. He must have a plan. He doesn't seem like a fucking idiot. He's like a thug, but he's not. Wagner. Don't lie to me, Putin. He's got guys to kill Putin first. Yeah, but he was marching on Moscow. He could have just taken the country. It just looked like he had the fucking upper hand on it. I don't. Wagner. Yeah, I don't know. I no more half measures, Putin. Okay. You guys, we're in a bit of a geopolitical crisis here. Civil war in one of the biggest economies on earth. And you guys are doing a lot of Breaking Bad themed memes on the insurrection. And I do love it. I do feel like it's such an interesting time we live in because as the world could fall apart around us, and 90% of what we would do online is make memes about it. Like literally, I think we would have open rebellion in America. We could have civil war in America, and you'd go on Twitter and it'd be like, Lamau, Florida just joined the rebellion. No one cares, lil bro. And like a picture of Florida with like a dumb mustache or something. Like that's what we would do. We would just be fucking, it would be stupid memes about everything happening. The world is a TV show at this point. Yeah, I don't know. But this was just incredible stuff happening. The speed of it this morning was crazy. Every hour I would see more news about like they're moving closer to Moscow. It's like, this would have been unthinkable. What's crazy to me is that if you flash back, like, when did Ukraine war start? If you flash back to, was that a year ago, 2 years ago, year and a half? 2021. Okay, so 2 years ago. Flashback 2021, right before the Ukraine war started. The thought of anyone open rebelling against Putin in Russia, unthinkable. The thought that Russia would not immediately conquer Ukraine, unthinkable. The fact that we are 2 years later, they've made, no progress on Ukraine, and he's in open rebellion, and like the fucking state is crumbling. It's crazy how badly he fucked up his own power. Year and a half. 1 year, even worse. Yeah, literally in a year, it's like it's all crumbled. And the Russian economy is, they export a lot of natural resources, so they're doing okay to China. But and then I saw this. Like the other person that's kind of fucked by this is is because China's biggest trading partner is Russia in terms of like natural resources. And I saw this hilarious meme. That shit's so funny. But obviously, like, Xi Jinping does not want Putin to lose power and have Russia turn into like a fucking open civil war, different like nation states, different fucking oligarchs grabbing power. Because then all the resources are going to get fucking siphoned off to else places. Like right now, China gets a great deal on all of Russia's natural gas and shit. So we'll see. What happens if Putin is overthrown? No one knows, bro. It's an unthinkable thought. Even like, a few months ago. It's just crazy. What's weird is Russia has more nukes than anyone else. They got more nukes than America, bro. You just don't want to have a bunch of random fucking mercenary leaders gaining power. We don't have more nukes anymore. I think Russia's always had more nukes. I mean, the quality of nukes matters, right? But countries by number of nukes. Let's see. Yeah, Russia has 6,257. I mean, this is a great fucking chart. It's just not. Look at the fucking gap, dude. Get gapped, France. Get fucking gapped. China poor. Yeah. Can you imagine having only 350 nuclear missiles? What could you even do with that? 350? Cringe, dude. Only 350? I bet you could barely even end all life on Earth with that. Like, barely. That's poverty talk, bro. Why France got so many when they're just going to surrender when a war happens? Okay, bro. You don't need to fucking shit talk France like that. They've been through a lot. Maybe they'll get a fucking Napoleon's great grandson. What's even the point to have more than, you want to have backups, I guess. Who knows, dude? It's fucking psychotic. The Cold War was just these two countries building nukes every day for 20 years. Okay. That's what the Cold War was. So it's fucking, there's a big stockpile. Half of this probably doesn't even work. What if this is all really an elaborate ARG for Oppenheimer? Oh, shit, dude. Putin comes out with fucking talking points. It's a hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. The marketing spend is crazy, dude. It does make me want to read more about nuclear war than Barbie, I guess. Although I'm trying to do a back-to-back day. I'm trying to do the Barbie Oppenheimer special. What is the point of being a billionaire when a millionaire could buy everything he wants? Lil Bro doesn't even have a fucking 100-foot mega yacht. Poor ass, broke ass dude. Holy shit. What the fuck? You'd be a millionaire walking around without a fucking massive ass mega yacht with a private plane on it? Little bro's broke, dude. It's fucking embarrassing. Broke talk. Cannot hear you. I'm sorry. Yeah, hair's back, by the way, in a major way. People said it wouldn't grow back, and all it took was fucking 2 trips to Turkey. All right? And $68,000. And look at this. Look at this dub. Look at this fucking... Wear? Don't fucking wear me, bro. You can see it, all right? It's good. It's good. A little bit right here that I don't... I don't like how it's kind of moving up right here, but, you know, outside of that, honestly, honest to God, for age 153, my hairline is pretty good. And you guys are not going to shame me out of that. Brandon Norwood Ewing. All right, brother. All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's shame him out of that. Anywho, I know I haven't streamed in like a week. I want to talk about the Elon Zuck thing. I mean, it's funny as fuck. It's crazy that Elon, because if Zuckerberg challenges Elon and Elon says no, obviously, it's fine. Because Zuckerberg would never make the first move because he looks like an asshole. But if Elon challenges Zuckerberg, of course he was going to instant snap respond and say, yes, I'll do it. Where? Yes. Because it's the best PR move Zuckerberg has ever had. Zuckerberg literally trains jujitsu all the fucking time. Everyone thinks he's a fucking inhuman lizard being. Winning a fight is like the coolest thing he could ever fucking do. I mean, his whole PR team is fucking celebrating. They're clapping. They're screaming. They're so excited that this fucking 60-year-old dump truck of a man, Elon, challenged him. Because now Zuckerberg gets to defend himself and win the fight. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy lucky. Elon just keeps fucking walking into own goals, dude. Elon secretly just bought a shit ton of Meta stock. He better have, because Tesla will be hurt if this guy gets fucking knocked out. There's no way Musk goes through with it. He always tries to back out the last second. Yeah, it's true. If they want to make sure he shows up, Zuckerberg has to get him to sign an order with the Delaware Court of Chancery. Because that's the only court that ever made Elon Musk do shit, which was by Twitter after he agreed. He tried to back out of that too. He will back out of this. There's no shot he goes through with it because he doesn't have the fucking cardio at all. Zuckerberg's out here doing the fucking Murph. The battle to buy out the refs will be insane. Throwing money at him. As a jiu-jitsu practitioner, there is no chance that Elon wins. I don't think it's going to come down to fucking jiu-jitsu skills. You know what I'm saying? I think Mark Zuckerberg is in shape, and he's 20 years younger. He's a little bit shorter, but I mean, unless Elon just fucking walrus flops on him, which he might. The cardio matters so much in those things. In all like influencer boxing tournaments, like the fucking ability to not get gassed, Elon will get so gassed. Although, I did see, first of all, whoever learns spin jitsu will win. And I want to say this, I am offering my services to teach either billionaire the art of spin jitsu. Pass up on it if you must, but remember that I could guarantee your victory. Mask. What the fuck is happening in this world? Russian Civil War, theft of my Lloyd mask. Feels like everything's falling apart, bro. Today's a good day to text your ex, by the way. You should text your ex. All this Civil War strife in Russia has got me thinking about the strife between ourselves. Maybe we should make like Lukashenko and you know, get a peace going, reconnect. Please don't say that. On God, I'll fucking do it. Do it. Do it and tell us what happens. You're the Wagner to my Putin. All this Russian strife make me think about our strife and if we were Russian too much in our relationship. What if I don't have an ex or a girlfriend in general? Talk more about the Russian Civil War. It's a great way to attract people in general. I hope you're not straight, though. It's still Pride Month. Sorry. I hope you are a lesbian woman. Confirm that for me, actually. I don't want you looking for a girlfriend during Pride Month. That's verboten. I'm on strict orders from Joey B himself. Atrioc, I need you to boost my league account. Now, I could not do that, but I did do that for money in college, and it is miserable. Well, actually, the first thing I tried to do in college was teach League of Legends. And I learned a very important life lesson, which is that most people do not actually want to learn jack shit. Most people think they are amazing at everything they try, and it's always their team's fault, and basically want someone to tell them that that's true. That's what I found out. I found out that every single person who buys League of Legends coaching secretly wants to find out that they're actually amazing, they're right, their team sucks, and if they do want to improve at anything, it's like a secret. They want to know like the one secret trick champion or the one trick build or item. And it's like, bro, just play better. Just farm. Just don't get caught. But they don't want to hear that. So I switched from teaching to boosting, which is just taking their account and leveling it up for them. And that was more lucrative. Just cut out the middleman, cut out the time. And it was a great way to make money in college. I mean, I'm actually, it was way better than any job I'd ever had at that point, like Quiznos or whatever. But it's still miserable because they demand short periods of time. Boosting is so much fucking money, man. Yeah, it's crazy. You just do it right before the cutoff for the gold item or whatever. Like at the end of the season, you get an item if you're gold or on like a banner. And people are paying absurd amounts. And you just fucking boost the gold. Did you eat Jimmy John's? I did. Yeah. Were you in college during segregation? No, I was not. Earlier. When did you advertise your services? Where did you advertise? I think there was like LOL boosting. It was like lolboosting.com or something. And then also I was on the Team Liquid LOL forums. People would ask on there too. He was working at Twitch. Hello. So that was fun. Team Liquid, how long ago was college? It was 10 years ago. College was 2013. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fucking older than you, bro. Fucking shut the fuck up. Goddamn. Old ass motherfucker. Yeah. All right. Yes, you got me. There's no hidden number here. No hidden secret. Holy shit, does that mean Atrioc is over 10 years old? Lamau Big L. Wait, are all of you under 10? Wait, it's so fucking hot in here. 1 second. Ban all of chat. We say go slow. It's so fucking Jover. So anyway, I can't imagine this story in Russia's over, bro. I feel like something's going to happen. Actually, I know something has to happen soon. And that's going to change the world drastically. I don't know. I will say this. I have one positive thing to say in that I just want I have nobody I can tell about this because Ari literally doesn't care. I guess I can tell Stans, but it feels kind of like flexing, but I can flex on my chat. So a few months ago when I was not streaming, I decided I would take a, you know, I had a lot of money just sitting around. I know what to do. And I was going to buy a Wetzel's and I didn't do that. I did not buy a Wetzel's because I couldn't find a spot near me. So I put a pretty big chunk of my savings into an small cap stock that I did research on and thought like this was going to be a good choice. And it did really well. So I just wanted to tell somebody because the fucking if you're making bank, wouldn't Ari care? You'd think so, right? But I told her about it and she's just like, cool. You know, she just assumes that like everything goes up, but like actually finding a small cap stock, picking it and having it double is like crazy. So anyway, I'm not even gonna show this. This is whack. This is bragging. I'm not gonna show this. I'm not gonna show this. I was just thinking. The only reason I just said this because I had the tab open because I was looking at it. I'm not gonna show it, but it was a pretty substantial gain. It doubled in 3 months. Yes, it literally did. It doubled in 3 months, which is why it's fucking crazy. At least show the stock. No, I'm not gonna show the ticker because then someone will invest in it and lose money and get pissed at me like what happened with Neo. All right, I'll show you the fucking. Listen, I mean, bear in mind, this might seem like I'm just fucking throwing this number around. This is a lot of money to me, and this is gonna mean the ability to take a little bit more time and figure out, you know, how I want to approach life for me and Ari and what we're gonna do. Here, I'll show you. Where the fuck's my? How do you see? Wait, how do you see a screenshot I just took? What? Boomer. Atrioc masterclass win. This is not financial advice, and I'm not even going to show you the ticker. I'm just literally going to show you. I shouldn't have done this. You guys are just mad at me now if I don't. I feel like I'm back into a corner. I was fucking free balling and I ran into my head. All right, I will. There, fucking fuck. Okay, here, 3, 2, 1. There. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Which is pretty sick. Which is pretty cool. Damn, brag much? No, shut up. That's not what I was trying to do. I was just thinking about it because it fucking, like, I had a prediction and then it turned out to be right. And I think stock market is mostly luck. So I think it's probably just luck, but it was cool. It was cool. My prediction came true. Can I have $1.67 for a hot dog? No, unfortunately. Don't have it. Don't have the squeeze for that. Why did you... thank you. Thank you for that. What should we invest in next? I think you should probably invest in NFTs or some kind of meme coin. It's probably going to make a comeback. Did you see that they're doing a Game Stonk movie with like Seth Rogen? I didn't watch the trailer yet because I wanted to watch it with chat. GameStop movie, Seth Rogen. Let's see if it's any good. Dumb Money trailer. Okay. Let's see. I'm sure there's more to watch. I'm a little bit worried that it's... I have never bought in... Listen, I do believe that there's hedge fund assholes. But I have not bought into the idea that this was some heroic victory. I think a lot of regular people lost a lot of money in GameStop. Like, I don't think GameStop was some fucking amazing let's strike back. People kind of made that meme and that narrative because they wanted to pump the stock. But in reality, a lot of people lost money. And it was kind of like just as rigged, you know, for the people that cashed out. Then, yeah, Coney lost money. Coney bought near the top. Don't worry, because the song is "It's us versus them. Who you think gonna win?" And like rich people did not get fucked. I mean, yeah, a couple did, you know, but in general, most of them didn't. They're still rich, if not richer. The people that made the most money off of the fucking GameStop thing were rich people. Fucking Ryan Cohen just got fucking crazy rich.
The games.
I'm still interested. I'm gonna watch it for sure. I like a good dude. I even watch Teen Titans Go when they do a finance episode. Every like fucking 40 episodes, Teen Titans Go will do an episode where they just like talk about the gold standard or some shit, and I watch that. I watch the whole thing. I fucking devour it. I'll watch this too. I'll watch anything about fucking. Is this movie financial advice to buy GameStop stock? It'll probably have a pump again after this movie, I bet. Yeah, I don't know. It's currently not, you know. This one day, dude. So much happened on this one day. So many people got into investing after January 29th, 2021. I love when Robin became a landlord. I don't know if I saw that one. I do remember, what was I looking at? Fuck. When's the movie about the greatness of Ronald Reagan and the trickle-down economy coming out? Top Gun, baby. You never seen it? It's about 80s America. Now it's perfect. How everything's great. America runs the world. The money will flow. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it's like, I just don't like the idea that the people only invest in dog shit companies that have a lot of shorts so they can hopefully, you know, panic hedge funds into covering and spike the stock temporarily. Like, that's not investing. That's that's like it's like a weird gambling exploit that is high risk. Yeah, it's you know, Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, GameStop, all these companies are like, they're bad companies. They might survive, but they're not good. They're not growing. They're not thriving. But it's like they're just finding bets that they'll go down fast and trying to fucking. Any new book recommendations? It's okay if not. I know you struggle at reading. Stop asking me every stream for a new book recommendation. I don't read a new book between every stream. I have nothing new, I don't think. I'm still reading Plunder. I'm kind of slow on it. And I've been doing the audiobook of Second Brain. But it's not helping me so much. I think my first brain's bad. My first brain's bad. So I had a week to read. I didn't really have a week to read. I was kind of working on YouTube for a week, but I say kinda because it was actually really hard. I'm going to be straight up honest because we're on stream right now. I am much, much worse at doing like a fucking direct to camera, you know, fucking mogul mail type shit, dude. That's not my jam. That's why all my videos are live. And so I just feel, I don't know. I don't feel normal doing it. I don't feel like I can talk normally. So I keep fucking restarting. It's very frustrating. I just want to fucking talk about it and be done. Record it now. No, there's a chat spamming stupid shit. You're going to get an Oscar with how much production is going to. There's not much. It's a very simple video. It's just simple facts and talking about how the editing team is back and we got videos coming. But I don't know. I'm having a tough time. I'll be honest. I'm having a tough time. That's why it's taking so long, and I apologize. But I hopefully just fucking finish it tomorrow. I've recorded a couple attempts, but I don't like them. Do you start using YouTuber voice? No, it's more like I just anytime I pause when I'm live, I just keep going, you know? I just keep talking. It's fine. But when I pause on video, I'm like, I should probably do that again. So I like started over. It's like anytime I'm not, I don't know, perfect when I'm talking and it's recorded, I feel like, oh, I could do that better. But when I'm live, I don't care. So I don't know. I should just do it like it's live. I texted my ex and she told me it was too late and she didn't want to talk to me. You did the Russia thing? It didn't work? Try again tomorrow? No, that's kind of harassment at that point. I think cut your losses. If she said that, I think what you do is you delete the number, bro. But here's what I will say. Living well is the best revenge. So what you should do is fly to Russia and take part, you know? Take part, take action. Maybe start a third group, you know, because I don't like Purgazin and I don't like Putin. So maybe get like a third paramilitary group. Yeah, become an oligarch. It's late though. Maybe do it tomorrow. That's early. And then you put /S. Thanks. Oh, thanks for telling me it was sarcastic. I so appreciate that. I was extremely, that tone indicator helped me a lot there. Did a lot of heavy lifting. Bro has hair. Yeah. You know what's funny is I have less hair than when I shaved, but you guys called me bald back then. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys called me bald when I had all my hair, and now that I have most of my hair, everyone's like, oh, you got hair? It's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm starting to think that maybe before I shaved my head, I wasn't bald. Maybe I just had normal hair and a slightly big forehead. Slightly doing a heavy lifting there. Slightly doing heavy lifting there, but everyone is surprised it grew back. Yeah. You guys were all real fucking sure it wouldn't grow back. And all it took was a couple fucking surgical trips. Can we call you Atrioc? No, I actually get very annoyed at all the game companies that are fucking sniping my fucking username. Atrioc in Halo Wars. Atrioc in fucking League of Legends. Isto making a game called Atrio. I've been talking to Isto. Isto might be working on a game for streamers, and he wanted my advice when we were talking about it. I love Isto, bro. The Doinkler, just a good dude. Even though he's Canadian, even though he's called the Doinkler, even though he harassed my dad into making a fucking video to put in his game, I still like him. Can you believe that? Atrioc, can you help me get a cybersecurity job with NVIDIA? Yeah, I'll tell you how to do it. Here's what you do. And this is advice, and this is on the record. You need to hack into NVIDIA's mainframe. All right? And then do the thing like they have in the movies where all the computer monitors at NVIDIA turn in like a skull and crossbones and goes like, your PCs are locked out. All right? And then have a picture of you take over Jensen Huang's monitor and start dancing and going like, want this computer back? Give me a job. Okay? And if you do that, he will do this. I respect you. He'll do a nod. He'll give you the nod of respect, and he'll take one of his leather jackets out of his wall of leather jackets and give it to you. And then you guys will ride a motorcycle together, a self-driving motorcycle that he has, and everyone will clap, and you'll be promoted to a high rank in NVIDIA. That's how I got my job. It was just with marketing. This is not /S. If I'm arrested for this, you'll bail me out. I feel like that would ruin your grind set. So no, but I will wear a t-shirt that says Free Wheezy that I still have from Lil Wayne back in ASUAs. So if you want that to be about you, just change your name to Wheezy. Then will count. Then it's kind of like that's huge. I'm really doing my part. Do you think you'd be a good Glee cast member? What do you think about this? Hit me with... I was gonna launch into a fucking song, dude. I was gonna launch into a song. You're lucky that I didn't, because I would have blown you away. But I could have done it. What's up, Whodat? Atrioc, can you connect with me on LinkedIn? Nope, but Whodat can. Whodat has promised to connect with all of his fans on LinkedIn to help them get jobs. He will write you a fucking review. He will write you a recommendation. He will certify that you're not racist, which is huge. Big stuff. All you have to do is sub. So make sure you're sub to Whodat 950. What qualifications does Whodat have to give me a recommendation? What qualifications do you have to question Whodat, bitch? But also the answer to the question is none. He called me racist because I used my prime on you instead of him. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Atrioc, I saw the funniest shit's ever been posted to LinkedIn today. Let me see. The funniest shit ever posted to LinkedIn. That's a high bar. It's a fucking massive bar.
Professional website.
LinkedIn has the most unhinged users by far.
He's on professional website LinkedIn, and he's saying, I'm open to work. Here are my thoughts. He says, my wife passed away in her sleep last night.
Oh, no.
It was unexpected. I am beside myself. Please remember to let the ones you love know that nothing is more important than your family. Even as much passion as I have for cybersecurity compared to the love I have for my wife.
Oh, no. Oh, no, he hustling. He's hustling through the grief. Oh, Jesus. That's so upsetting. Oh, no.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever...
That's crazy. That's like average LinkedIn poster, though. Everything is about talking about how you are good at whatever job you're trying to get. Money moves some shit you wouldn't get. I made a money move today. People say there's no jobs in marketing. Is this true? No, there's jobs in marketing. I will say that the entry level of marketing is riddled with like scams, frauds, direct sales, pyramid schemes, fucking, a lot of stuff that's like marketing job, but it's not. So you gotta be, it's a fucking, but obviously, every big company has a marketing department. I think actually marketing manager is one of the fastest growing professions, like top 10. And it's good. It's high job satisfaction. It's good. Big A, I just graduated my business management diploma. I thank marketing money for keeping me into hustling on that grind. You feel me? I do feel you, man. Congrats. I'm glad you graduated. I'm glad it helped in whatever small way. Selling phone plans in Costco is a marketing job on Indeed. Yeah, it's not really marketing. It's like direct sales of phone plans. Genuine question. Is it normal for jobs to quiz you when you apply? Yeah, I quiz all my employees daily. I send Quack a Harry Potter quiz on the daily to see if he's even qualified to fucking work at this company. And he's never gotten a question right. Atrioc, I play on an amateur league team. Where did I go wrong? Birth. Fucking birth, dude. I think you're unfixable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think there was a different path for you. If you're in an amateur league team in 2023, it's like, what? That means you're taking a lot of time on league, but also aren't good enough to make any money off of it. Aren't the pros on strike broke and get called up? That strike lasted about 8 seconds after Double Lift said he's going to openly break the strike. Double Lift, the type of striker to casually mention how he don't care and will 100% as the most popular player break it. And then the strike fell apart. Yeah, my goat. Natsukiza, you have asked about 10 times, when is the Stardew Valley subathon? You could call it the farmathon. I want to tell you that I am not going to do that. I am not going to do a Stardew Valley. Oh, is the cat meowing? And I think your concern is that I was going to do it, but didn't have a name for it. And that you providing the name Farmathon is the motivation I needed. And that I just want to inform you that's not the case. The case is not that I was like, oh, I need a name for this. Farmathon is actually a pretty easy name to think of. When is the Farmathon? Atrioc, can I have a 70% gut feeling success rate on my resume? Yes, dude. Having a great gut feeling about things, that's powerful. That's a huge win. I think that should be the only thing on your resume. You should just have, that should be your only skill. And then below you should say, and I have a good feeling this is going to work. Or a gut feeling this is going to work. And then a winky face. Oh, Coffeezilla. Yeah, we're going to watch Coffeezilla part 3 today. Because apparently he fucking crushed the scam. Oh, was it a firework? Or is somebody breaking into my house? Evan Gao? Yeah, wait, hold up one second. Listen to fucking Lego Ninjago song. Let me just check what that loud bang was. Because that threw me off. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Fucking swatted to this song, it would be so fucking funny. The fucking SWAT team putting me on the floor as fucking this plays. I'm screaming, trying to get my fucking animals. Yeah, no, real hilarious. Right at the drop. Yeah, they're cuffing me to the Ninjago song. That's content? Yeah, dude. No, that's the content I'm looking for. You said it would suck so much. Yeah, I changed your words for a funnier message. I have to do that all the time because you guys aren't that funny. Just downloaded Shipping Manager 2023. Thank you for keeping us informed. That sounds incredibly boring. Shipping Manager 2023. This is a game where you, yeah, where you sail a cargo ship full of boxes. That sounds fun. Oh, the Shipathon? Suez Canal Part 2. That would be the only fun thing to do is take the ship and crash it. I think this game is probably just... Yeah. The fucking image for this game says, manage your staff. This is the selling point, is that I can give a 3% pay cut or a 6% raise to my fucking staff. How is that fucking exciting? What's funny is that's probably like Stan's favorite game. Stan fucking loves a game like that, where you have a fucking graph and chart and number goes up. I've spent 10 hours playing the Cabaret Management minigame in Yakuza 0 for the past 2 days. Is this a cry for help, Lily Moon? do we need to help you in some way? You're valued. Now that game's goated. All right, bet. Let me get the Coffeezilla video. I do want to watch that. I want to watch Coffeezilla video. I do have to update you guys. So, I was playing Blindfolded Hitman with a Spectacore on his stream before I went live today. Just checking in on him. This little Canadian boy. And I want you guys to note something. You can't really see it. Let's see if we can zoom in, maybe. No. Right there. Do you see that number? He is on attempt 1074 of trying to beat my record. He has been putting in 8-hour days every day. He just goes live, grinds. He's gotten so close so many times, and then some bad RNG happens. He is on his 1,074 attempts. That's fucking crazy. And I think Mindy and Froat, who are two great players, have been playing every day too. So someone's got to beat it soon. I'm ready to grind again, dude. I'm ready to get back in on the wagon, but I guess I'm waiting. Are you gonna try and steal it back? It's not stealing, but yeah, I will. I will grind it back after Spicy Pepperoni. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. EMD, thank you for 3 months. Hexavalent Copper, thank you for the 4 months. Dude, all these messages are about my toupee. Nice toupee. When are you going to gamble your hair away again? Chat, I've been gone for a month. Where'd you get that toupee? I have less hair than before I shaved. Did you think your run was as strong as it is when you got it? I think it's a great run for like, I played well and got pretty good RNG. So, yeah, I don't think it's the best I can do, but Guppy Fish, thank you for the $1 hype chat -1 Pepe Law. Hype chat is the Twitch thing where they take like 80%, some shit like that. Doesn't Twitch just fucking yoink all of this money? Isn't it funny that you guys are just basically giving money to one of the richest companies on planet Earth for no other thing than to have it say hype chat instead of? I guess I don't have donos, so yeah, I guess whatever. For me, it's better than 0. I wish there was a way that I could, without doing any work, have TTS only turn on when I'm grinding something. But I don't want to set it up and have to turn it on. I wish I had a fucking hey, you had a working TTS AI messages already? No, that wasn't. That was Otto's thing. Otto and I programmed it. That was like a sub alert. And it only worked because GPT, it was like right after it came out. And I think you could just do that. I don't think it'll allow you now. You have to cost money. We would have lost money. But that was back before everyone knew about GPT. Oh, thanks for the $5 in hype chat, which is probably $1.43 for me. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Moocow. Salty Bar, thank you for the prime. So what happened in the past week? Anything crazy? Anything? I've been totally sleeping well, working out, and trying to make this fucking video, which I've done a terrible job at, and then playing TFT. We talked about that. We talked about stuff with Russia. Talk about anything. I read the news, dude. I read the news every day. I'm trying to think about what happened, like anything crazy on Twitch, any more $100 million deals. Flash fucking tanked. Yeah, dude. Flash and Elemental both tanked. Yeah, I want to talk about it on Monday. I want to talk about more on Monday, but they both really underperformed. Austinox and Charlie spat? Austinox, the Son guy? Had a fight with Charlie? About what? Maybe I shouldn't get involved. Mr. Muga, thank you for the gifties. Thank you very much. Death Row Toll, thank you for the prime. About Kick? Were they arguing over who would be the better gambler? Because honestly, I think Austinox could do it. He's got the gumption, you know, the ability to push through to get the triple books. Elemental, while not Pixar standard, was a decent movie with horrible marketing. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm really excited about Elemental. I'll do it on Monday. I think I might even make it like a full-on topic. Like do wins and fails, and then I think Elemental was marketed so fucking poorly that it's really funny. Thank you, Akasis, for the gifties. Thank you very much. Appreciate him. Stalin is dead. Smosh is back. Smosh is back. I was never an early Smosh guy outside of like the Mortal Kombat video. So I don't know. I mean, I'm glad they've got the control of their rights back, but I didn't know what exactly that means or what. How does the marketing affect actual reviews from people who've seen it? Well, it can do that. Marketing for a movie can affect the reviews because expectations matter a lot. There have been some movies that had trailers that were so deceiving about what the movie was actually about that people see that and they go see the movie and they're completely thrown off and they get pissed. Oh, Spicy Pepperoni, thank you for the gifties. Sheesh. Fucking thanks for the gifties today. I appreciate that. Sometimes the trailer's better than the movie. Yeah, many times the trailer's better than the movie. Sometimes movies they seem very interesting in the trailer and they're actually incredibly boring. That's pretty common because a trailer editor can take enough footage to make it seem good. I mean, Drive is kind of like that. I think Drive is a good movie, but Drive is a misleading trailer and a misleading first, opening scene. The movie is not the high stakes thrill ride heist movie that it made out to be. Was Trump indicted this week? I don't know. I honestly have been less interested in that. Just because it feels like it's been a never ending storm of indictments and then nothing happening for past 5 years. If you guys want a little update on Japan, I will say that their inflation print came in sticky and high. Japan inflation's getting out of control and they just keep fucking keeping interest rates at zero and printing money. Japan is just running into a fucking wall at full speed. They're just refusing. They're refusing to stop printing endless money. I don't know what they're gonna do. They got a new central banker and he just kept doing the same shit, and they have changed nothing, and they're just hoping it goes away. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go do a trip to Japan, it's a great time. Everything's cheap. Goated strat. you work great there. Do you think that'll affect Nintendo stock? Well, all Japanese stocks are doing pretty well nominally. Their number is going up because money's being printed into the market. And same thing that happened here. Stock market goes up whenever there's a sugar rush. Japan is having a sugar rush right now, but I think it's extremely dangerous and bad. COVID stuff got declassified. What does that mean? Did it turn out the whole thing was made up? Nobody ever got it. Nobody died. It was all completely made up by secretly Joe Rogan himself. Did you know that Joe Rogan invented COVID so that he could pretend it wasn't real? Wait, he invented it, pretended it was real, so he could later pretend it wasn't real, so he could gain viewers on his podcast. It was fucking 19 head. It was the most genius thing I've ever seen. Triple cross. Spicy Pepperoni, thank you for the 10 gifties. Razel Cruz, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Jaw dropping Josh. Hey, Big A, I was an extra for Good Burger 2 last night. It was a really cool experience. There's a chance I'm in the movie and the end credits. That is cool. Ari's, one of her favorite movies is Good Burger. I'm surprised they're making Good Burger 2. They must be fucking old as shit now. Good Burger 2? I guess they look good. Kenan Thompson hasn't aged a day, bro. Wait.
Well, next up, Good Burger. It has been 26 years since Keenan and Kel took the big screen with this famous line.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Well, yesterday, Thompson and Mitchell were spotted on the set of Good Burger 2. The pair, here's the thing, looking almost like no time has passed. The highly anticipated sequel is, of course,
they look pretty good for
popular
26 years later.
No release date on the project just yet, but a press release reveals audiences can't expect the duo to reunite in the present day.
I mean, this movie's gonna not be good, right? Am I being unfair? Like, they're just gonna say the line. They're gonna do this thing that all fucking bad sequels do, where they just like look in the camera and say the iconic line, and then it pauses for laughter and pauses for applause. I like Good Burger. I like the first one. I mean, I don't think good is a tough word for it, but yeah, the orange VHS tape, dude. Yes, you are a fellow old person. Get your back checked. Yes, it had the orange VHS tape. Holy shit, VHSs, bro. God, that's old. Submarine was apparently known to be destroyed days before oxygen would have run out. Yeah, the submarine stuff. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking packed into a submarine and killed myself if I give my honest take. My honest take is that, like, you know, here's my honest take. I feel like if you are an actual rich person right now, you should look at the response to that and be worried. Because I look at some of the people that were just so joyously happy that these people died alone in the dark in a submarine, and was like, damn, I mean, they're like fucking, the clock is near midnight for the fucking guillotine, dude. People are just fucking partying. And the only qualification is that these guys were rich. And one of them's a fucking kid, dude. I don't know. I mean, what a horrible way to die. I guess they didn't die quickly, but yeah, I first of all, I agree they're dumb. I agree they were stupid. I think the owner, if anyone of all of them deserves to fucking have some payback, it's the owner. The guy that ran the company and like ignored safety regulations and was a piece of shit. But I don't know. I'm not super celebrating. But to me, it was just interesting. It was more interesting that like there was just so much general positivity to the idea of a rich person dying that if you're someone out there with $100 million, get a bunker, bro. It's like you're close. Like everyone's getting kind of fed up. If you look around, everyone's getting kind of squeezed, and they're getting kind of, yeah. So I canceled my sub trip. I canceled it, bro. It's not the time. It doesn't feel like the time. I want to see Titanic really badly, but I just feel like I gotta wait. I gotta hold off. I'm gonna wait a month. It's in poor taste, you know. Too soon. It's just too soon. Yeah, in this economy, imagine how cheap the tickets are. Yeah. I think if you had $1 billion, you could afford to double check the submarine company you're trusting. Yeah, again, they were stupid. I mean, I just don't. I'm not generally of the opinion that people should die extrajudicially because they're stupid. Like, I'd rather just tax the guy, you know? But I mean, I do. This is the only person I feel like kind of deserved it as the owner. Because, like, the owner full day is, like, promising these people that it's going to work. So he's lying. And he's also cutting safety, and he's, like, trying to, he's a world-class asshole. And so it's kind of, like, just desserts. And then, obviously, the kid. The kid, I feel terrible for that kid. Because he's fucking 19 and probably just trying to help out his dad. Easier for them to die than to get tax reform passed. Yeah, that's the vibe I get. The vibe I get is that nobody thinks they'll ever get taxed, and they're getting fed up at the rich people squeezing everybody. And so any chance to see one die in a sub in the cold is like PogChamp. And I don't disagree with that on a zoomed out level. It just, when I think about it individually, it makes me kind of bummed. The dichotomy between how media covered it and our collective reaction is hilarious. How did media cover it? I only saw like social media. I didn't see media. Gifties. Spicy pepperon! Spicy pepperon! Thank you for the 20 gifties. Do you have a message I need to read or something? I'm trying to make sure. You said, Atrioc, love you, man. You were the cybersecurity guy? No, okay, right. Interesting. Anyway, thank you, Spice Roman. I appreciate it. I'm looking at your chat history, and it's like a ton of poggies. So I appreciate you. Just and you want me to play Half-Life Alyx, and I will eventually do that. I do want to do that. Floyd the Flamingo, thank you for the 3 months. A Rye to Fly, thank you for the 7 months. Did you see the James Cameron interview? He roasted the shit out of the sub and said he did it better. I did see that. I also saw the James Cameron interview where he was talking to a world-class Olympic archer on the set of Avatar and said, I want the guys to hold the bow backwards like this. And then the guy said, they can't do that. You can't shoot an arrow like that. And then James Cameron said, watch me. And then shot and hit the target backwards with the bow, which is the most Giga Chad thing a director has probably ever done. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely ungodly cool. He's actually checking off so many boxes in life. It's fucking crazy. It's also fucking insane to make the #1 movie of all time in terms of box office, then dip for like 20 years, then come back and do it again with an entirely different kind of movie, and then get fucking 4 sequels greenlit, wait another fucking 20 years, show up with the second sequel, everyone's laughing, like who the fuck remembers Avatar? This is gonna flop. And then that movie is like the top fucking 1 movie of all time? That's crazy. He's like triple fucking hit. It's absurd. I don't know. All facts, no printer, dude. 8 left, no crumbs. Even I will openly admit, I thought Avatar 2 would do worse. I was like, dude, who the fuck remembers Avatar? It's been so long. This movie's going to be fucking cornball as shit. And it was kind of corny, but it did great. I mean, it made a mint. I don't know. I was so shocked it did so well. Yeah, look at this, dude. Look at this. Top 4. James Cameron. That's crazy. Bro, it took them fucking, 10 years of movies to hype up Endgame. And he came out with 20 years of no Avatar promo and just made The Way of Water and got the same fucking thing. That shit shocks me. All these movies are kind of recent, huh? It's crazy. Furious 7 is the most highly performing Fast and the Furious. It makes sense because that's where all the memes come from. Like family, every 5 words comes from this movie. Furious 7 has the most families per minute of screen time. And that's probably why we all started saying it. Iron Man 3 sucked. Wow, Top Gun Maverick is the 12th highest grossing movie of all time. What? No, Top Gun Maverick is a good movie. I mean, I liked it, but wow, I didn't know it did that well. Damn. Sheesh. I'm excited to go see Mission Impossible. I'll always watch Tom Cruise run, dude. I'll watch him till he's Joe Biden's age. Zoomer here. How did Avatar do so well in the first place? Well, Avatar was the first 3D movie, really. The first big one. I think it was the first real 3D movie. And I remember when Avatar came out, there was all these news articles of people being like, they were sad to come back to the real world. This was like 2009. And people would go watch Avatar 1 in theaters with the fucking glasses on and be like, I wish I lived in Pandora. Like, people were having, they called it like, you know, like Avatar syndrome or something. You know, it's like people were getting seasonal depression from having to leave Pandora. It was fucking crazy. It was absurd. And it was just a fucking 3D movie. I'm going to see if I can find an article on it. Wait 1 second. Yeah. Audiences experience Avatar Blues from 2010. James Cameron's immersive spectacle Avatar may have been a little too real for some fans, who said they have experienced depression and suicidal thoughts after seeing the film because they long to enjoy the beauty of the alien world Pandora. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. It's all I've been doing as of late, searching the internet for more info about Avatar. And it's like, it's such a fucking basic movie. I mean, it looks cool. It's very beautiful, but it's like fucking Fern Gully, you know? Pandora, take me back. Yeah, I don't know. It shocks me. It was the Metaverse 2009. I remember my family went to visit Ireland. Gross. And the day the movie came out, we were in Ireland, and we get there, and it's like this fucking most gray country of all time. You know, if you picture Ireland from an American POV, it's like Shamrock Fields, green, pot of gold, right? Lucky Charms. And instead, it was just fucking dark gray clouds, dreary, rainy, bars everywhere. And I wasn't even old enough to drink. And it was foggy and gray. And we went to see a prison. We were like at an Irish prison. We did a tour of that in Edinburgh, I think. And so we were walking around Ireland, and then Avatar came out, and so me and my little brother just went off. We like left my parents to go do something, and we went and saw Avatar, and it was like, wow, I wish I was in Pandora right now. It's so green and beautiful. That's Scotland. I was in Ireland, bro. And honestly, my same description applies to the UK as well. All of those like northern European countries, dude, it's just fucking gray as shit and rainy and cloudy. Hey, don't talk shit. Little Irish kids save up for years to see that prison. It's like Disney World. Oh, my bad. My B. No disrespect. No, I'm sure. I mean, people were nice. I got a nice Edinburgh sweater that I wore for a long time. But outside of that, all I remember from Ireland is that they had a good theater to watch Avatar in. That's the best thing I could say about your country. That and the tax write-offs. So, hey, Big A, just wondering how your 1,000-year dynasty is doing. Well, it's only been a few years, so we're still beginning the process, but Got about 998 left to go. Edinburgh's in Scotland. Yeah, actually, I am misremembering the name of the city. But I did get a University of Edinburgh sweater somewhere else that I wore while I was in Ireland. That was my mistake. Dublin? Yeah, I think we were in Dublin. You should go to the Scandinavian countries with Lingus. I've been to Sweden. I went to Sweden in like 2010 or something for DreamHack, the original DreamHack, in Jönköping, Sweden, the birthplace of IKEA. No joke. And I got authentic IKEA meatballs from the first IKEA, which tasted exactly the same. Wasn't as cool as I thought. And then I went into DreamHack, which is a 3-day long, 72-hour LAN where nobody sleeps. And it was just full to the brim. It was it's like a massive warehouse full of like cracked out Swedish kids drinking fucking energy drinks and not sleeping for 72 hours. Just, I mean, let me show you. Yeah, it looks like this. Looks like this. Just fucking endless fields of people just fucking grinding games. And I was there to do interviews and stuff for Team Liquid. Must smell great there. Yeah, it smelled pretty bad. Like this one.
Hi, this is Atrioc from TeamLiquid.net. I'm here with StarTales July, one of the most famous players. Any words for your fans to start off with?
하고 싶은 말 팬들에게 하고 싶은 말.
팀리퀴드.
Why do you sound like that? I don't fucking know, dude. Hey, that's my fucking wait. That's the sweater. That's my Edinburgh sweater. Whoa, full circle, dude. That's my red Edinburgh sweater. Whoa. Holy shit. Look like a baby. Yeah, the hair's the same, bro, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. Same forehead. So, how about that? Yeah, this is the video where this guy holds my arm up. Where does it happen? I think it's like right here. I think I get tired of holding the mic and then he... Wait.
저도 그 말에는 좀 동의하는 편이고.
No, maybe I don't know where it is.
신작 게임이고 출시된 지 얼마 안 됐기 때문에 그런 밸런스적인 문제는 조금 있는 것 같아요. 그렇지만
I don't remember.
나오고 그러니까
Maybe someone in the comments says it.
생각합니다.
Yeah, he pretty much agrees with Bomber about
Young Atrioc Pog. This is all 12 years ago, and then one person watched this 2 years ago?
Back on StarCraft 2. So
First comment? Oh, 319. Oh, yeah,
game,
I'm done.
game,
I'm done.
So he thinks manage to. But, he doesn't have any.
Look how nice that was, dude. Look how nice that was. What a sweetie pie. What was cool is, so again, this is my first tournament ever doing any kind of work like this, and my first time on camera, really. And I was very nervous. You can hear it in my voice and in the questions. I was very nervous. And I was just a big StarCraft nerd. But I was the only one. I had just been to Korea when I did this. And so I could speak a little Korean. Not much. But I was the only one that could... Like, all the Korean players were just sitting off in a corner of the LAN area, waiting for the tournament, and nobody could interview them. And I had the balls to walk up and say, like, interview, how suisayo, or something like that. I don't even remember when I said it. And it got them to go find a translator and do the interview with me, which is fucking sick. I was the only one that could get an interview, which is cool. And so I got exclusives from all the Korean players. And like there was like bigger, journalist, esports journalist there that couldn't. So it was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. It was fun. There's one with there's Huck and TLO.
Hi, this is Atrioc from TeamLiquid.net. I'm here at DreamHack in Sweden. I'm here with Liquid TLO and Liquid Huck. Big cheers.
Hi. Fucking that's so bad, dude. It's so bad, bro. I have no fucking. My voice has gotten higher in pitch. No, it's the fucking mic, dude. I'm not Mickey Mousifying myself over the years, bro. L Riz? No, I had Riz, bro. I've always had Riz. Don't knock my Riz. Underweight? That's what you're knocking me for? Is being underweight? I think I have a healthy frame.
Thrilling. Huck so far has been crushing. He crushed through his group. He 2-0'd in the round of 16. He's looking extremely strong, and he's the last Liquid player left in DreamHack. So a few words about that.
That's not even a question, bro. All I did was give him a bunch of statements, explain the, and then say, what am I fucking doing, bro? What am I fucking doing? I don't want to watch about that. I don't watch this. Al Riz. No, you guys understand. That is Riz. All right. If you were born a few years later, you def would have been a Minecraft YouTuber. Speak to that. Because I don't like Minecraft, really. So why would you assume that? Also, based on odds, percentage of people that are Minecraft YouTubers is very low. So I don't think that I would. You look like Sunday? Then I'd be an Among Us tuber, right? What I really should have done is, yeah, I should have gone is Sunday still doing Among Us? Oh my God, he is.
Today,
he still is.
so dudes, welcome to Among Us Layers. Biffle, Gary, listen, we're in Polish right now, right? Check this out.
What's happened to Polish?
There is no button.
Oh my God!
We must ascend through the Minecraft layers. We have to find all the buttons, or we have to find the button at the end of all. Come with me, boys! Gary, Biffle, no matter what happens, we will be on a team! Welcome to the first layer. This is Minecraft. Everybody go! Move out! Boys, listen. We need to go through all of these Among Us layers.
This has 1.6 million views 2 days ago. This guy's beating Ludwig numbers. That's because he's funnier? Okay, well. That's fucking crazy, bro. He's still doing Among Us. This man right here is the one reason Among Us is still talked about. By @tapme to get 50k Robux XOS227. Sunday is one of the few people that actually makes Among Us fun to watch. @tapme to get 25k Robux XO. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. The guy's killing it. The only person who's killing it more in all of YouTube, I think the person among every YouTuber who has truly figured it out, thriving, crushing their lane.
Excuse me, man.
Sniper Wolf. Sniper Wolf has figured it out. She has 2 reaction faces. She has hired a person to give her random TikToks. She watches those TikToks. She goes, what? And then every single video gets about 1 million to 2 million views. It requires almost no work. She can do one every day. And then when she needs a break, she does Darman Mondays or something. I don't know if I can find it. I thought she did. Oh, like this.
Do you know how far apart they need to be?
Oh, never mind. That's not it. Where she just watches a Darman and then unironically talks about it. So, like, if there's a bad guy in the Darman video, it's like underpaying his employee. She goes, "You shouldn't underpay your employee." She just describes what she's seeing, and it gets 1 million views. She's truly got it figured out. I assume this takes like fucking 5 minutes of work, or an hour a week, and she gets 7 videos out of it. It's fucking crazy. She's so rich, and she's just incredibly rich. I mean, she's just thriving. It's just crazy. I'm just impressed. I'm impressed with all the hell. She figured out the ultimate formula. Big A, could you learn that lesson and pay Quack what they're worth? How does that do with Quack? I'm not paying Quack shit. Don't. Eddie Burback is growing a ton. Isn't Eddie Burback already big? Eddie Burback makes great videos, though. Eddie Burback is kind of the opposite of that, because Eddie Burback takes a long time to make like really highly polished videos that are really hard to make. Like his Ghost Kitchen video was great, but that was 3 months ago, and he only made 1 video since then. Yeah, he makes like a video every 2 months, 3 months. Yeah, he made 4 videos in a year. And they're amazing. But like, think about that. Look at this. So, this is 6 million views. It's a great video. But it took him 4 months to make it. So you think about Sniper Wolf, she gets 1.4 million for every video and has like 2 of them a day. So think about, in that 4 months, she's made, 100 of these. He has another channel? Okay. Coffeezilla video. Let's watch that. I'm sorry, I was distracted. Let's watch Coffeezilla's video. Summary of the first 2 parts. Maybe you'll have that in there. I destroyed a $500 million Ponzi scheme.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, summary of the first 2 parts. There was a Ponzi scheme where people were basically posting about awesome flexes on social media. They had fucking a new car or a new house or whatever. And they said they did it all by trading with this amazing master trader who like had a proprietary algorithm that would always go up. And they put their money in, and then it went up, and they took it out, and they bought real things with it, and they told all their friends. And then it was a classic Ponzi scheme, right? And so that's what happened in the first 2. And then in the second one, near the end, the guy who ran the Ponzi scheme started trying to like hire a detective to find shit about Coffeezilla and like threaten him for exposing it and all that shit. So that's where we're at now. Yeah, threatened to kill him.
Sorry. The finale of this video got a little messy, and it's going to be up to you to put the pieces together. Things might be a bit...
Hello?
I knew immediately it was Ted. I could tell his voice. I raced to the office, but you could tell by what I was wearing I wasn't expecting the conversation.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Hey, Ted, thanks for taking the time, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I'll keep it quick with you. No problem.
Okay.
We weren't ready for it, but you've been on this case for months.
Oh, I was prepared for it. I just wasn't expecting it. I mean, he seemed really hostile at first, and like he was just trying to get me off the phone real quick.
So obviously, mission 1?
Right. Keep the guy talking.
I guess since you don't have a lot of time, let me just start firing off some questions for you, and you'll forgive me if they're hard questions, but I think given the time constraint, let's make sure we get to the good stuff.
I mean, I'll clarify items up until 2020. because after 2020, I was no longer the owner of the platform, so I don't know what happened with the platform. And I think, just to be honest with you,
Production value is crazy.
before we continue, obviously I've spoken to my counsel. We know about your YouTube channel now. We reviewed it. I mean, there's really nothing of substance on there, to be honest. I think it's more of a glorified just clickbait channel. I see what you've done. You've taken a lot of the local...
You should really be more like Sniper Wolf, my favorite YouTuber. There's a little bit more substance on her channel, and I found your channel to be a little bit lacking.
Hot topics for the time and tried to monetize it. So, I mean, I appreciate your effort. I think what you're going to do is you're going to have a hard time with this fact-finding mission due to the people that you're working with. So I'll let you do what you need to do. That's why I said we only needed 5 minutes. I can't really entertain your conversation because there's really no merit for it in my situation.
Okay, wait a second. Back up. Ted said he doesn't own Trader's Domain anymore?
Because after 2020, I was no longer the owner of the platform.
Interesting.
How's that possible?
You know, I was actually expecting this. When I was going back through all those documents, I saw him trying to set this up. It's kind of a lot to explain.
I like the conceit of creating this robot character so he can, instead of talking head to the audience, make it a conversation. It's almost like a movie. It's interesting. I like that he's experimenting.
Might as well bore me. No one else in here's going to. Bar's dead tonight.
All right, I'll tell you. Have you ever heard of the Panama Papers?
Panama Papers? Sure. Big news story in 2016. Leaked papers show that rich people own everything. Not exactly a headline if you ask me.
No, that's not the real story. We knew they owned everything. The real headline was that they
taxes.
kept it offshore. And the question is, how did they keep that a secret?
I don't know. Good lawyers?
More like bad laws. In places like Panama, you could own a company, but not be on the paperwork.
And that's useful how?
Well, you can hide millions in companies you control, but if anyone asks you about it, you're off the books.
I see. The true owner is hidden.
That's right. It's called beneficial ownership, and the Panama Papers was just the start.
Interesting.
Okay, I get that. But what does this have to do with Trader's Domain?
I think what we should do is kill whoever leaks anything about the Panama Papers. That's my idea. I think what we should do is we should have them murdered and then not talk about it anymore. I don't know. Does anyone else agree with me? Can we just murder whoever leaks it and then we could all ignore it and move on? That sounds like the best. Because then I got other shit to worry about. Atrioc, there actually was a reporter killed. Oh, crazy. That's crazy. It's almost like I was doing a bit about that. It's almost like I wasn't actually suggesting that we murder the reporter, and I was kind of like, Thanks, though, for
well,
the update.
Our friend Ted decided to use a similar playbook. Check this out. Here are the founding documents of Trader's Domain. In it, we see the first director's minutes where Ted Safranco and David Negus got in this whole thing.
Okay.
They get half the company's shares.
They would be fucking Canadians. Sorry, but come on. Is there any bad thing that can't be traced back to the fucking North? To fucking America's hat, dude? I've heard that even Hitler was born in Canada. Is that too far? I heard he emigrated at a young age to Germany. I'm just saying. Let our hair breathe. Yeah, we need the hat off, dude. Hitler actually did take inspiration from Alberta's eugenics program. Oh, that's too dark for me, but I'm just trying to joke. They grew him in a lab in Canada. Source. Canada was the art college that turned him down.
Here's the key thing. In January 14, 2020, something changes. A new director gets appointed, someone named Arthur Kaniger, and watch this. After he gets in, Ted resigns.
Oh, and it's in January 14th, 2020. That's why he says he doesn't own it.
That's right. But also, I found another document dated a little later, 3 days later, in fact, an acknowledgement letter admitting that he was the ultimate beneficial owner of Trader's domain.
Wait, then doesn't that mean he still controls it?
Yes, exactly.
So this new director is just the fall guy.
Yes, now you're getting it. That's what I wanted to tell Ted in the first place.
You know, I rarely give you compliments, but I really think you got him.
I thought he did, but...
Okay, Coffee. Again, I'm with you. I'm with you, Coffee, but in these fake conversations, you can't gas yourself up with the robot because you are writing his dialogue. Oh, yeah, I'm on board. I think you've done an awesome thing with this video, but you can't have a fucking side tangent with a robot that just says, well, Coffee, and you're looking pretty tall today. And you're looking fresh.
Ted wasn't going to go down without a fight.
Also, you said that in 2020 you signed over the account, but I have an acknowledgement letter from you that says that you actually are the ultimate beneficiary owner. Do you want to address that?
No, because it's not true.
So this signature on January 17th, 2020, where you acknowledge that all legal actions which may be taken by the company's director, which you did sign over the director or shareholder, including but not limited to signing of agreements, documents, are confirmed by and agreed with me as the company's UBO, and I have full control over directors or shareholders' actions. And this is your signature at the bottom. Is that fake?
Yeah, because was that document stamped?
I'm sorry, you're saying this signed document from you is fake.
All corporations have a seal. So is there a seal on that document?
There's no seal on this document.
Okay, so like I said, you should
Ted, why would somebody fake your signature on this? Come on.
Damn, get owned, Coffee. I'm sorry, dude. No seal, stamp diff. Sorry. Wow, actually outlawed. I don't see a seal, bro. I don't see a stamp, little bro. Wax seal with a king's ring. If the seal don't fit, you must have quit.
The reason why that my passport's been passed around that's expired, the reason why there's documents of mine that's been expired and passed around. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, please go on a better fact-finding mission.
Oh, what is he talking about now?
Well, check this out. Ted is basically saying that the document we have isn't valid because it doesn't have a seal that looks like this on the document, where ours just has his signature.
That's the fucking seal. That's a fucking word art, dude. That's what you can make in fucking PowerPoint.
Where ours just has his signature.
Woo! This guy is slick, Coffee.
I think his ability to lie is both his strength and his weakness, though. I mean, yes, he is very good, but probably also why he picked up the phone in the first place.
Oh, he thought he could bluff past you.
Right. And he's actually done it before. In digging through Ted's documents, I found I wasn't the only person he tried this trick on. Back in 2019, the Ontario Securities Commission even investigated him.
You mean like the Canadian government?
Yep, they already looked into him, and Ted lied his way out of it. I even have the emails to prove it. I mean, check this out. At the time, Ontario was concerned about Trader's Domain soliciting Canadian investors in 2019. So Ted said they didn't have that many and they'd be removing them from the platform by July 1st.
And then what?
Well, and then that was that. I mean, it was over.
So what? They just stopped taking Canadian clients?
Oh, of course not. The investigation stopped. But I found people being recruited from Canada as early as directly after the fact. People like Armand, a customer who said he was from Ontario and wanted to sign up, and he said there was no option for it. And so they replied, just use crypto as the country code. The same thing happened with another.
I forgot about that, yeah. They made a fucking crypto country that all the U.S. and Canadian residents were signing up for.
Another Canadian, when he asked how to open an account, their response was, please use crypto.
It's funny that he just openly lied to the basically Canadian SEC and they just fucking dropped it, because I watched that Bernie Madoff documentary and it was the same fucking thing, dude. The SEC investigates him like 10 times and every time he goes, nah, nothing's wrong here. He just lies. And they go, oh, well then, well, our mistake. And they just leave. Like, he just goes, nuh-uh. It's crazy how badly they failed at their jobs for many, many years, and let that Ponzi scheme go from like relatively small to 68 billion. Yeah, and like there's this guy. I mean, in the documentary, it's crazy because there's a guy who works on Wall Street, and he looks at Bernie Madoff's numbers, and he's like, "Wait a minute, this is obviously fake." His line only goes up. If stocks have a good day, he makes money. If they have a bad day, he makes money. He makes money every day. It's so consistent. It's so obviously a fucking fraud. And so he writes this all down. He has like a perfect, he mathematically proves it. He writes everything and all these red flags. He sends it to the SEC, like signed, sealed, delivered, a fucking full case. They look at it, they investigate for like 1 second. He goes, nuh-uh, and then they just drop it. And over like the next 15 years, he emails them like 12 times with more information and more proof. And they just never do anything about it. It's so fucked. It's so fucked.
Crypto as the country code.
Yeah, Harry Markopoulos was the guy.
I can't believe they got away with this.
Yeah, well, it actually gets worse because in 2021, Ontario decided to investigate them again.
No way. This time they caught them though, right?
Nope. Ted lied again. He told the investigator,
This is the
hope
same
all is
thing.
well. We're not affiliated with this organization since early 2020.
Huh. That's what he told you too.
Correct. And I think that that's why Ted and David pulled this trick in the first place, to avoid the feds.
Of course. Now that you mention it, they were first investigated in 2019. So in 2020, they do this.
He's already gotten away with it twice.
So what are you gonna do different?
Well, this time we have a bit more evidence. We got that signed document, but we also have, even better, a video from Ted saying he owns Trader's Domain after he wasn't supposed to.
So Kilkridge is located offshore. It is owned over here by myself.
You haven't been able to explain why this isn't the case. It seems to me that you're on the record saying you own Trader's Domain after 2020, right? You're on the record saying that on video. I can send you the video if you want. Then we've got you a signed document saying that you're the ultimate beneficiary owner.
No seal.
And then we have to ask ourselves, why would you resign from a company that's making so much money to some...
Coffee, does the video have a seal? I didn't see a seal in the video. I don't see a seal on the video. I don't see a seal in the document. It seems like you're showing up sealless, bro.
Sham director. Did you sign it over out of the goodness of your heart? Or did you sign it over and secure control?
I didn't sign over the company for the goodness of my heart. There was a sale made. So once again, like I said, you don't really have your facts.
How much money did you make from Trader's Domain?
$0.
So you started it and you just sort of profited nothing. You didn't make a dime.
Nope.
You say you sold Trader's Domain in 2020. That's what you say.
Yep.
How much did you sell it for?
I think it was $40,000.
Right. But what I'm asking you is, why would you sell a company that has millions of dollars in deposits, is a successful offshore foreign exchange brokerage? Why would you sell that for $40,000?
Because I had bigger plans.
Why wouldn't you sell Trader's Domain for its true book value?
Because I don't care about money.
Okay.
Maybe you care about money. I don't.
Damn, get owned. Honestly, this guy's got you in a corner, Coffee. He makes you look like a greedy fool. While this high-minded Chad is out here not caring about money. He needs seals on his documents, which you don't have. He's risen you. He's outrisen you. Damn, this dude can lie. This dude's... It's funny, as Coffee was talking about him, like, this guy's a master liar. He's a master manipulator who's conned the government twice. And, like, his whole thing is nuh-uh. I guess that just works, dude. It's crazy. Our institutions are so bad, bro. His whole thing is nuh-uh. No, I made $0 off it. I don't even care about money in my financial fucking company.
Oh, brother, this guy's a liar.
Yeah, you don't say.
Well, what does he care about?
According to him, the downfall of society.
I don't agree with society at all. I think a lot of people, including yourself, are very delusional in terms of what you think society is doing.
What do you think society's doing?
Well, you're contributing to it.
But contributing to what?
The downfall of society through social media. And through the ability of people like yourself to
Let 'em cook.
generate
Let 'em
revenue
cook.
based on what I would say maybe, maybe the hysteria is the wrong word, or maybe, the latest gossip, the latest information.
Ted,
When I think of Coffeezilla's channel, I think of the latest gossip. Bro, he has so many videos where him and that fucking robot just sit at the bar and talk shit. Just talk goss. Hot goss about who kissed who, dude.
Aren't the latest gossip.
Yeah, so you're monetizing.
This is a gigantic Ponzi scheme where people are suffering. Doesn't any of that matter to you?
Once again, this is your benefit, not mine.
No. What I'm saying is a bunch of clients come to me. They say there's this giant Ponzi scheme. Ted Safranco runs it. I find your name over all the documents. Then I come to you and you're telling me, oh, this is a salacious thing. This is just gossip. This is news of the day. If a $300 million Ponzi scheme, or let's say the CFTC's, right, a $145 million Ponzi scheme, let's even say it's a $10 million Ponzi scheme. If a $10 million Ponzi scheme's not worth talking about, what is?
The lack of family values, the way that people try and destroy other people.
Oh, shit, dude. True. Fucking true. Let him cook and he fucking chefed us up a meal. Yes, he's spitting. Why the fuck are we talking about Ponzi schemes? Talking about family values, bro.
People's lives
But Ted,
doing.
Don't you think that the person who ran this Ponzi scheme destroyed people's lives? Don't you
probably
think
have
they're
to talk
contributing
to
to the
them.
destruction of family values? You know?
Well, I think when you look at this circumstance, as you call it a Ponzi, whatever you're investigating, maybe ask those clients of yours that you're investigating if they had free will to make decisions. And maybe
But
you'll
if they
get a
were
different-
misled, right? If they were misled and lied to,
by who?
well, by you, Ted.
By me.
Yeah, by you. Can you believe it?
No, I can't believe this. I can't believe any of it.
Neither could any of the victims I
That's
spoke
so
to.
funny.
What do you think about
Andrew Tate needs to learn from this guy. This dude's a fucking Rizzler. Got it figured out, dude. He's a godlike liar. Who lied to them?
You know, maybe it's your responsibility because it's your free will to invest.
He's pushed that narrative before in the chat, making like nobody ever solicited any money or anything like that. But meanwhile, that's all bullshit. That is such a chicken response from a total coward. Oh my God. So no accountability at all.
I mean,
Just
this
a
is
crook, bro.
sociopathic behavior, right? This is what a real sociopath does. They detach themselves from their behavior and they blame their victims.
I was getting angry at this point, given the disconnect between the damage this guy caused and the absolute lack of empathy.
Did you at least show him that damage?
I mean, I tried to.
When a guy tells me that his brother mortgaged his house to invest in Trader's Domain, you don't feel like you have any culpability with that.
Who told them to mortgage the house?
They're trying to better their lives. You understand that, right? To support
people can make bad financial decisions. That's not the like. If you go and take all your money and punt it on fucking Dogecoin right now, what I'm saying, the problem is this guy lied. He lied about what he was doing with the money. He was keeping it all in an account. He wasn't investing in it at all. He had no fucking propriety. He lied about his algorithm. He lied about the risk. He lied about what he was doing. That's the problem. Yeah, you can't. It's not that people can't make bad choices with their money. That's not what we're blaming him for. We're blaming him for lying and telling them that there was less risk than there was, that he had a system, that he had, and it was all fake. That's fucking, that's fraud. That's open and shut financial fraud.
Probably, ostensibly, his family. You know, you talk about caring about these family values. Ted, this guy's trying to support his family. Don't you think that's a good thing?
But there was no stamp. Yeah, there was no seal. So actually, I don't know who to believe, bro. It's fucked. It's like this guy seems like he's an outright piece of shit liar, but then he caught Coffeezilla with the stamp thing. No seal, no deal. And plus, he is promoter of family values, which is very based. So really tough. I think I'm going to do a mogul mail. I'm just going to both sides it. I think I've decided that these guys are both, they need to learn to get along. Honestly. I think both of these people, Coffeezilla and Ted Safrankos, I think they have some good points on both sides. There's the seal thing. And so I feel like let's just figure it out, you know?
It out? Not really. You're taking shelter and you're
to invest money. A mom put $10,000 to try to invest in her kids' tuition. Do you not care about any of this? These family values, these families.
Well, I'm thinking right now you're giving me two situations where people have made poor choices, and now
to trust you as the owner of the PAM account and the person who ran it.
Once again, couldn't tell you.
I mean, we have you on video saying you ran it, so we don't have to trust you on this. I'm just stating what you said. I'm just repeating your words back to you. So you don't feel any culpability for what you did there. I mean, you're saying I'm destroying the fabric of, family values. Don't you think you are?
No.
Man,
nope.
And I thought I was heartless.
It's honestly frightening to hear someone like that on the other end of the line. It's like talking to a shell of a human being. No offense.
None taken.
Did you run the PAM account?
Which one?
Any of them? Did you run any of the PAM, the high risk PAM account, the one that was trading so well?
I don't know.
You don't know if you were running it or not?
No.
How long will you run the PAM system for? I don't know. I mean, people have liked it.
I don't know.
I don't mind doing it.
IDK LOL. Then why did this guy take the interview? I mean, this is fucked. It's crazy. I don't know. No. Nope. I don't know.
It's not difficult for me to trade. Trading's easy for me. It'll be basically, when I decide I'm bored.
So you say, quote, how long will you run the PAM system for? I don't know. People have liked it. I don't mind doing it. It's not difficult for me to trade. Trading's easy for me. It'll basically be, when I decide I'm bored. That wasn't you.
Don't know what context that is.
But you're just, I'm reading you the quote. It's you talking about the PAM system. You're saying, talking about trading in the PAM. You're saying you ran it.
Don't remember that.
I don't remember. How convenient.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the victim said he was just talking to them about trading.
I'm in chats right now on Telegram where he's claiming to be still today. He's still in there actively saying that he's trading. There are a couple of bad days happened and he's like saying, you guys are stressing me out. I'm getting thousands of DMs from angry people. Do you think I'm not going to have a hard time trading with all this pressure and stress? So he's still claiming he's the trader. So the fact that he's telling you that he's not aware if he's ever traded on that, I mean, that it's just, who traded then, dude? Who's the trader?
At this point, I don't know what to do. Ted's basically pleading dementia. I don't recall.
Sounds like pleading the fifth to me.
It's pretty surprising coming from Mr. Family Values because ultimately, that's who is hurt by all this, is the families.
Do you think it's wrong that Algo Capital told its clients that it was running an algorithm bot when in actual fact it was just you trading the PAM?
Whatever they told their clients, you probably have to ask them about. I wouldn't know what they're telling their clients.
I do think I should ask about it. I'm just asking for your value judgment. Do you think they're destroying family values with that, perhaps?
How they decide to run their business, if that's what they're doing, that's up to them. I don't judge other people.
Oh, come on. You were judging me a second ago.
Well, yeah, because you actually do something that I've researched. I don't know what those people do.
He doesn't know. What?
Bro, this guy's fucking in circles. I don't judge other people. Oh, well, except for you, yeah. Well, yeah, of course, for you. Obviously, I was judging you, Coffee, because you're attacking me. Bro just loves lying. Yeah, he's not a very good liar, though. Shocking.
He's the one taking money from them.
Yeah, I know. Our conversation at this point had basically run its course. He'd stopped giving me real answers. Although, when he got the last word, I found it funny what he was still focused on. Mr. Family Values was still talking about the money.
Well, this has been a very educational call, believe it or not. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, good luck with the monetization.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Dad. Good luck with your $300 million Ponzi scheme.
Monetization. Simple.
Pretty good tape. You can hear he's rattled, Coffee. But...
Oh, what now?
Well, like you said, what now? Ted denies everything. Government already investigated him twice and failed. What's the smoking gun?
Well, he was lying about Trader's Domain. He was lying about running the trading. We have him on video with that.
Sure. But what about the fake trades?
You mean the bee-booking?
That's the real stuff. You have solid evidence there?
I mean, yeah, we've got invoices. We've got an eyewitness.
That's good, but they're just gonna deny that.
You think I need more?
I hate to be the one to tell you this, because you'll love this. But yeah, you need absolute proof.
Fair enough, I guess. Well, wait, what makes you think I'd like to hear that?
I didn't say you like it. You love it. The chase, Coffee. You can't live without it.
Well, it sure beats being psychoanalyzed by a stochastic parrot.
Coffee, I'm hurt.
Schizo, bro.
All this negativity coming from my best customer.
From the looks of it, I think I'm your only customer. So I'll try not to be gone.
Wake up, Coffeezilla!
Famous last words. I wouldn't see anyone for a while. I was obsessed, and the days flew by in a monotonous blur defined by a simple routine. Drive to the office in the morning, work till I could barely think, and then head home after dark to get some sleep. People started asking if I was okay. I didn't even know how to answer them. The truth was, either I would break this case, or I would be broken by it.
Sheesh. It is really cool that he does this. You know, it's very rare for a YouTuber to put in this much work. And like I said, I mean, this video is doing well for sure. 2.8 million views, but that's, you know, that is 2 TikTok reacts from fucking Sniper Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy probably put in fucking 4.5 months of hard labor.
All right. I think I've got something. It's been several days of sleep deprivation and going through lots of files because, unluckily for me, a lot of people hate Ted, bro. And they keep sending me stuff. So I had to go through everything, and after doing that, A, not doing great, B, I think I did find something, and I want to show you that, but not going to do that here because my back hurts, and this is the floor. So.
All right, we're back.
He found the seal.
About fake trades. This whole case rests on whether Trader's Domain was making real trades or not.
By the way, I would watch Sniper Wolf reacts to Coffeezilla's investigation. I would actually prefer it. If she could chop this 45-minute video down to a 9-minute video of just her reacting to the good parts, I would have double the views. And then I could react to that.
If it wasn't, it's a Ponzi scheme, end of story. Now, as part of this investigation, our first clue was that we found that Trader's Domain uses the software Beta Broker on the back end to make their trades. And we discussed how we found invoices from that company, and it looked like maybe they were bee-booking. But today, we discovered a lot more. I got leaked support chats between Beta Broker and Trader's Domain themselves, the back-end stuff. And I'm going to show you what it revealed. Now, we're going to talk about the authenticity of these documents in a moment because they were leaked to me, so we have to be careful. But the headline of it is this. Beta Broker wasn't just offering Trader's Domain a software. Beta Broker appears to have been helping Trader's Domain fake their trades hand in hand with them. And we're going to prove all of this.
Jesus.
So here's what we have. We have leaked messages from the Beta Broker help desk. It's basically tech support. And we have screenshots between them and Trader's Domain.
Okay.
So we can see what they were asking for help with. Here's an example. On the 4th of November, 2021, Trader's Domain sends a message. They need help. Hi, please remove all orders for 1104 and restore
such fraud.
balance. That's November 4th. The response is, hello, we've received your request. We will check. And then, dear David, I believe this is the co-founder of Trader's Domain, David Negus, we would like to clarify with you one point. We see that negative profit is visible on deals for 11/5, November 5th. Please clarify, perhaps you meant removing orders for this date, or still for 11/4. David responds, yes, for today's date. Now, I know that seems like a lot, but it's actually simple what's going on here.
Yeah.
Trader's Domain is asking to remove losses they took in the past on trades so nobody sees that they're there. Now, they took these losses on the 5th of November, but David gets a little confused and thinks it's the 4th of November, so he asks them about removing those. But Beta Broker corrects them, and this is important because
it means they know
it
what's
shows that
happening.
They knew that the whole point of this
Yeah.
is to fake
Yeah.
a positive
They
trading
completely get it,
history.
and then they're-
and
yeah.
they say, well, hey,
Complicit.
you lost money today, not yesterday. Do you want us to delete today's trades? So this is incredibly damning, but I want to be clear for legal reasons. I don't know if this is...
Wait, Quack had a bad chat message? Atrioc kind of looks like a disheveled version of Coffeezilla right now. Sorry, bad chat message. They can't all be hits. I'm still waiting for the first hit, bro. I'm still waiting for the first one. You're on a over streak, dude. Let's take a look at Quack's chat history, bro. Okay, you've called me disheveled multiple times today. Your first message today is looking disheveled, you should buzz. What the fuck? What the fuck, Quack? No, I'm not gonna buzz my hair back. I like that it's growing. Atrioc, when I can't save him with editing, and then you have an emoji of a guy's head exploding. Okay. Atrioc, would you say the government is glazing the rich? This is your other message. You've been saying glazing a lot, dude. Oh my God, I gotta have a. Hey, I'm looking for editors, bro. I'm looking for editors. He's so real for that. Chatter in the back. That's you. Message yourself. All right. Thanks, Quack. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Is a rogue employee at Beta Broker doing this, or if this is a systemic thing and probably why people go to Beta Broker in the first place. I don't know the answer to that. But what I do know is that Trader's Domain couldn't have done this by themselves. They showed themselves to be incredibly incompetent.
Yeah.
And Beta Broker was a huge part of their infrastructure to commit the crimes that they did. Now, here's another message. Hi, please remove all orders after 1330 GMT on 2060487, which is an account number for Ted Safranco, and restore all balances to that time. The response is this,
so
Dear
fake.
David, there are some profit deals. Could you please elaborate if we need to delete all deals for today after 1330
They just delete
GMT?
all
In
the
other words,
losses?
hey, maybe you just want us to delete the bad trades, not just the good trades. And that doesn't sound like tech support to me. That sounds like criminal support, in my opinion.
100%.
And this shows in black and white how Trader's Domain faked this whole thing. They would do these trades, but they would remove the losing ones and keep the winning ones to create a winning record that looked real in real time because there were orders, right? But of course, what the customers didn't know is that those losing orders would all be quietly wiped away. And that's how this Ponzi scheme stayed afloat for so long. It looked like everything was real. They were very successful.
Well, that's actually a pretty bad Ponzi scheme. If they're doing actual trades with it and just hiding their losses, they're still losing the money. Again, Bernie Madoff, the goat of Ponzi schemes, just made 0 trades. All the trades were fake. He just kept all of his customers' money in one big bank account. And if they asked for it back, he would give it to them out of that bank account. But because he kept lying and saying their money was going up with fake trades, they never wanted to take their money out. They just kept putting more money in. That was the ultimate scam. Nobody ever took their money out. And that's why it worked for so long. Rich people kept putting a ton of money in there and just keeping it there forever. So just lie. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't get away with it, but Bernie Madoff could because he was fucking chairman of the SEC at one point. But these guys are just taking your money and punting it on fucking trades and hiding the bad ones.
Full at faking this stuff. Although, of course, in the end, it's also how it fell apart because as we showed in the first episode, Traders Domain's customers started catching on to the changing trades and they would talk about it openly.
He just changed the trades. He just changed the exit, dollar amount that he took on that trade.
So this all lines up with what we know. Ted appeared to be trading in real time, but losing trades would suddenly vanish. And I know what you might be thinking. Well, look, this is great and all, but how do we know that these support chats are real? Maybe these are photoshopped screenshots from upset customers. And I wanted to go ahead and validate the authenticity of these chats. It's a hard problem to solve.
Yeah.
And what I realized is we could actually compare these requests for order removals with what people were publicly reporting. And if those two things lined up, then these screenshots are very likely authentic.
Yeah.
And that's when I found this Reddit post showing two pictures of their trading account changing. Once when Ted had lost on a trade, and then later that day when those same trades suddenly change. They change where they closed. Now, just so you can read this, the blue arrows are the buys that Ted did, and the red arrows are the sells. And as you can see from the first picture, Ted has lost money using the Wall Street Bets trick of buying high and selling.
He bought here, bought here, bought here, bought here, bought here, bought here, bought here. It kept collapsing, and he sold at the absolute bottom. What a fucking Chad, dude. He caught the falling knife. Holy fuck, he just kept buying into the dip. That's crazy. And then it just kept going down. Woo! What a goat. That's funny because I don't know what the stock is, but right after a spike too. It spikes, and as it's falling, he's like, yeah, this is the time to get in. Such trash.
Low. Now, he's going to solve this, though, with a very simple trick called fraud. Because in the second picture, you can see that the trades have been adjusted and the story has changed. Now, suddenly, the sells are about breaking even with everything that was bought. Pretty amazing, right? Now, I want to be clear, this Reddit user posted these screenshots months ago, independent of the screenshots that I have. But when I looked at the support chats and cross-referenced them and the timeline with these trades happening on January 20th, I found a support ticket from Traders Domain for that exact day. Please adjust all orders to close price of 1932.41 at 0927 GMT for both master account and all investor accounts. And the response is, dear client, you want us to adjust all today's master deals to close time 0927 and close price 1932.41. And then they list out the 6 deals. And David responds, yes, correct. And then the reply, all orders have been adjusted. And
this is
sure
such
enough,
fraud.
when we go look back at our Reddit post, it all lines up perfectly. And in the screenshots, 6 trades were changed exactly to the price that was requested, 1932.41. Now, this is the smoking gun, undeniable proof of fraudulent, fake trading straight from behind the scenes of Traders Domain's own software provider. But I'm not finished because it's not.
Good question, though. Is there a seal? I hate to be that guy, but I'm looking at all these fucking screenshots and I'm not seeing any seal. That makes me think this whole thing is fraud by Coffeezilla. Okay? I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like at the end of this day, we should lock up Coffeezilla for his seal-less crimes.
Not enough to talk about if there was fraud. Where did the money go? Who is entitled to that money? Well, I think I discovered that too, because I had 50,000 emails from Traders Domain leaked to me. And I was trying to figure out how I could use these to reconstruct a map of how this Ponzi scheme worked, when suddenly I realized the answer was right in front of me. and that comes from the daily account statements. Now, I think we've talked about this briefly, but the way Trader's Domain convinced people that this was all real is they sent a set of daily trades, fake trades, to their customers, supposedly how much money they had made that day. It all looked very real, official. But in these statements, they had people's names in them, account numbers, and their balances. And I realized, well, I had several snapshots of these. And using this, I could reconstruct this whole thing. So here's what I did. I picked a day near the height of the Ponzi scheme, September 20th, 2022. It's right before withdrawals stopped. And I used a Python script to pull all the emails. I ended up with 9,663 emails. And then I used that script to extract the account balance, the names, the account numbers. And I used that to create a spreadsheet to map this whole thing out. And using that, we find out a couple important things. Firstly, how much was owed in this whole thing? And the answer is $3.3 billion.
Oh, shit.
Of course, not all that money is real. We have uncovered about $500 million of real money that went in, but that brings us to the second thing we can discover.
Well, yeah, so really it's a $500 million fraud, which is what his title says. So he didn't lie. But like, people put in $500 million of real money, and then they were told that the trades went up, and they had actually, they had won $3.3 billion, but it wasn't real.
Which is who this money was owed to. And this is where all the pieces of our Ponzi fall in place, okay? Here are the biggest promoters, sponsors, and owners in Trader's Domain. Firstly, at the top of the list, we have Tintin, aka Tin Tran, with nearly $1 billion. Now that might surprise some of you, but keep in mind he was the main account people would send money to, as we discovered in part 1. The second largest holder is not surprising, Ted Sifranco, the guy who says he doesn't own any of this anymore. Well, on September 20th, 2022, he had $370 million. Next up, we have somebody from Houston, an MLM promoter, Holton Bugs. He had $125 million. And if you remember, the first victims we spoke to, they talked to Holton and were shown huge account numbers. Now we know how that was possible. Now, the fourth largest holder is Algo Capital, another sponsor we've known about for some time.
Oh my God, it was the robot the whole time.
$96 million. Mike Sims.
The robot in Coffeezilla's coffee shop was actually behind the fraud. He's been fucking monitoring Coffeezilla to learn the truth of he's been behind the whole thing. That would be a twist if it was a movie, which would be cool. That would be a sick plot twist. He should just make this stuff up. At this point, Coffeezilla should just make up the whole fraud and make it a movie, like a TV show every week. That'd be sick. That'd be hype as hell.
Another big promoter is close behind with $84 million. And here we can find some interesting connections, actually.
He's been doing that.
It allows us to discover Ponzi schemes within Ponzi schemes. Watch this. So apparently, Mike Sims and Algo Capital work together, at least according to them.
I have a role of serving as Director of International Business for Algo Capital, which is a firm in Miami, Florida. We're also going to be expanding internationally here pretty soon as well. And we are a hedge fund. We're a hedge fund, and we specialize in Forex trading.
Now, this is actually interesting when you realize that Algo Capital was partnered with something called Omega Pro, which is an MLM Ponzi scheme which purported to trade
God,
Forex,
there's so many schemes.
Which might sound familiar.
This is just like walking through Miami, bro. The entire economy of Miami is just like one scheme into another. It's Ponziception. A Forex crypto hedge fund, bro.
And we're excited to be partnered with Omega Pro on their vision.
So it appears this is where a lot of the money came from, was this other Ponzi scheme. Basically, Algo Capital and Mike Sims took money from that Ponzi scheme, supposedly to trade. They funneled it into their own thing, which was built around this thing, a Forex bot. But of course, that bot wasn't real. In reality, it seems like they forwarded that money into another Ponzi scheme, which is Trader's Domain. That's why I said Ponzi schemes within Ponzi schemes within Ponzi schemes. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. And actually, funny enough, do you know who one of the promoters of this Omega Pro was?
Come on, let's go. Come on,
Jordan Belfort.
Come
That's right.
That's so sad. When he goes around and does the thing from the movie. Oh, no, dude. That's so cringe. That's not your real life. That's from the movie, bro. It really be the ones you least expect. That's the sad thing. Jordan Belfort, I thought he was one of the good ones. The other is one of the good guys. Fuck, not the wolf himself, dude.
All right, the scammer of Wall Street is back, Jordan Belfort. And I know some of you are thinking, wow, I thought he changed. Well, not so sure.
There's only one way to get rich in this world, and that is quickly. You gotta get rich quick.
Holy fuck, based. I don't want to get rich slowly. Wait, this guy's fucking spinning. Talk to me about Omega Pro. Been saying that, dude. There's only one way to get rich, and that is quickly. Oh my God, this is so fucking fraudulent.
I'm not talking about a get rich quick scheme. That's not what I mean.
That's so fucking funny to me. There's only one way to get rich, and that is quickly. Now, I'm not talking about a get rich quick scheme. There's only one way to structure this business, and that is a pyramid. But I'm not talking about a pyramid scheme. That's fucking funny.
So I'm not advising you to go out and find some get-rich-quick scheme, which this is not. It's a legitimate business, okay?
Actually, no, it isn't. None of that's
sounds
true.
so scammy.
You don't have to get rich quick. Omega Pro was a get rich quick scheme, and it wasn't a legitimate business.
Who could have guessed?
Unfortunately for investors, Omega Pro has since collapsed at the same time Trader's Domain did. And so investors, ironically, got poor quick listening to a guy who got paid to speak.
Yeah.
Good job, Jordan. I hope that 300 grand you had locked within Future Gin LLC was worth it. And I hope you pulled it from Trader's Domain in time. But let's leave that sleazeball and go back to another sleazeball. Up next on our list of Trader's Domain holders is Disruptive Tech with 59 million. Now, who is that?
Sheesh.
Well, the email associated is Gilbert Pardalla, who calls himself an enthusiast of the blockchain. In fact, he's so enthusiastic.
Hey, me too, brother.
He's previously been detained for a different scam called Dagcoin.
Dagcoin.
Allegedly, guys. Allegedly. Up next, we have Stormy
Dagcoin.
Wellington, another top 10. She's an influencer with $26 million in Trader's Domain, which may
The
explain why
yacht
9
queen?
months ago she posted a video called, I bought a $1 million yacht cash. I mean, how do you think?
14K views? Should have bought some views.
Explain why 9 months ago she posted a video called, I bought a $1 million yacht cash. I mean, how do you think she did it, guys? It's a real mystery. Was it maybe that you were in a Ponzi scheme?
I went out here and got it all off of hard work and dedication. No lottery ticket, no luck.
Darn it. Turns out it was hard work and dedication all along. Now, jokes aside, we could go one by one through all these people, but we'll be here all day. However, a lot of these people didn't just end up with millions of dollars out of nowhere. They have that because they took it from the victims that they took a cut from, that they brought into this whole scam. So just in case I haven't mentioned the person who you got scammed by, here's a list of the top 500 players in Trader's Domain.
Jesus.
If you have information on being scammed by them, you can contact me here to help with the investigation.
Now, before we get to the final piece of this video, I wanted to just really briefly come here and say, this is the most complicated investigation I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have done it without the support
Atrioc,
of
you're
you
right.
guys out there.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take the credit.
We've literally run out of wall. Think about that sentence. We're on the floor. I'm not exactly sure that says good things about my state of mind, but it's been so much fun. It's been one of the most gratifying things I've ever been able to do.
Anytime,
working in
Coffee.
space.
Anytime you need help, I got you.
And Without the support of the patrons, it wouldn't have.
I just had a 1-hour phone call with my ex thanks to you. Did you send him the fucking Russia thing? My Uptort, did you literally send the fucking Russia Civil War line and end up calling your ex for an hour? Holy shit. I am literally saving fucking relationships. God, I do so much good. Coffeezilla does a little bit of good, don't get me wrong. But is he saving relationships? Okay. Yeah, what was the line? You should message her back and say, I hope we're not rushing back into things. Rushing back into things. And then put the Russian flag. That way she knows that you're not pushing. You know what I'm saying? Atrioc taking care of family values. Yeah.
Been possible. So if you can support, just thank you so much. You'll get a lot of cool perks. If you can't, well, you've probably skipped this already. So
I was just like, that Russia stuff is really crazy. How long since you last spoke? You hit up your ex randomly and said, man, that Russia stuff is really crazy. The fucking Rizzler, dude. Holy shit. Damn, that's so crazy. That shit crazy. She clearly wanted to talk, because that's a terrible opener. That Russia stuff is quote really crazy. Yeah, man, that's fucking killer.
To do you a solid and let you know when to check back in, which is going to be right about
now. The final question we have to answer is what's next for our villains, and the answer depends on which one. Michael Sims, Mr. Hedge Fund, is having his assets frozen by the CFTC. Tin Tran, an associate of Ted Safranco, is allegedly on the run from his Texas home with his assets frozen. Every single sponsor I spoke to claims that they were just innocent victims. Sure, they may have pulled millions of dollars into this fund, but they didn't have any idea it was a scam. And whether you find that credible, I'll let you decide. Here are the kinds of explanations they gave. Wait, you have 10 million pounds worth of clients with Ted?
Yeah, so I've got loads of clients. I've got loads of clients.
Oh my gosh. Actual dry powder, like dry powder capital?
Yeah, the other day I had my guy put $460,000 in, and it's the thing is he doesn't know.
This guy doesn't understand. This guy's bragging. This guy's bragging to Coffeezilla. He like thinks it. It's like he's being interviewed for a fucking puff piece. Like.
But he doesn't look at any of the trades. We kind of tell him at the end of the day. But I was told this as some like sort of get your friends in, get your like family in, get everyone in, and it's solid. It's nothing's going to go wrong. So I brought all my clients from all the investments that I've ever done and brought them all over. And now it's going to.
Personally, I don't find this all that convincing. Just like I don't find Ted Safranco's excuses convincing. And speaking of him, he wasn't that happy about this video to come out. And predictably, he has taken to social media to vaguely threaten me and my family.
Mr. Steven Friedman or Friesman or whatever his name is, who goes by Coffeezilla, I don't think he's ever dealt with someone my size before. And
you don't even have his last name, bro.
Because they don't have the resources I have.
You don't even have his last
I'm
name.
Be perfectly honest. I was very scared
of
Ted Safranco looking into me with his vast $370 million Ponzi money. But when he referred to me as Mr. Friesman, I breathed a sigh of relief. I think I'll be okay. Now, where do we go from here? Why did I make this whole big docuseries? Well, I basically wanted to argue for 2 points, essentially. Number one, this fraud is much larger than the $145 million Ponzi scheme the CFTC is currently investigating, in my opinion, okay? I think they only have a fraction of the people who were truly involved and a fraction of the dollar amount that was truly involved. I mean, we have crypto transactions proving a lot more. So that's number one. I think this is much bigger, and the people who have been involved, it's a much longer list than they have. But the second problem, and it kind of ties in, is the crimes being charged and not charged, okay? Right now, Ted Safranco is only being charged with submitting falsified bank documents. Now, to put this in context, this would be like if Sam Bankman-Fried's only crime being charged was for ordering too much DoorDash. I mean, did that happen? Maybe so. It'll be litigated, but Ted did a lot more than that, right?
Okay.
Well, if that was a crime, every streamer's going to fucking jail, bro. I want you to know, every streamer's doing fucking life behind bars if they start criminalizing DoorDash. So let's fucking relax. SBF is innocent. Poor Sam Bankman-Fried. All he did was start a fucking fraudulent exchange and take hundreds of millions of dollars of money and use it to try and buy politicians to get regulation for crypto that benefited him. It's just it's crazy, people. The stuff we criminalize nowadays when we should be talking about family values.
Okay, so did his co-founder, David Negus, who isn't being charged at all. So did Algo Capital, who told people this was a trading bot.
He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He just wanted to play League of Legends. Was just trying to make a few bucks. Yeah, oh, sorry for trying to do a little hard work. Sorry for trying to fucking incorporate in the Bahamas to avoid U.S. laws, but still get U.S. customers and slowly but surely defraud them out of their money. Sorry. I guess if that's a crime, lock me up, you know? But it's like, all I want to do is take investor money and play League of Legends while I have a fucking 10-person sex cult with my employees in the top floor of the Bahamas. Is that such a crime? Cuff me.
Algorithmic thing, and they were handing money over to Trader's Domain. They haven't been charged. Neither has Holton Bugs, Mr. Exotic Cars and Yachts. This just isn't right, in my opinion, okay? I think these people took advantage of this Ponzi scheme, got very rich, and, I mean, if you want to even forget for a moment the idea of justice being served or whatever, what I'm really afraid of is that they're just going to do it again. I'm just afraid we're going to make a repeat of the same mistake the Ontario Securities Commission made. Twice, by the way. A few years ago, they had this case, it slips through their fingers, and as a result, more people get hurt. Because it's not like Ted's going to stop, right? Already, he's looking to relaunch Trader's Domain under new names. I mean, the guy couldn't even take a year off scamming people. His website already promises a migration of funds. So if people like Ted or his cronies get off easy, they'll likely do the same thing all over again, only they'll probably get better at hiding the scam. So I'm hoping, for the sake of the victims, Ted and his goons don't get away with this, because at the end...
But also, okay, let's just do a broad... Just 1 second. Let's just do a broad... really simple. I think a really simple heuristic for analyzing an investment. If someone promises you high returns with low risk, it's a scam. Because that's never existed. If you are getting large returns and they don't tell you that it's very risky, then it is a scam. That's how to get higher return, you have to increase the amount of risk you take. That's the whole thing. If you want low risk, then you have to get low return. You take interest payments from the bank or like fucking government bonds. You get 5%. That's pretty good. If you want more than 5%, if you want to double your money, go to Vegas. Because if you want to double your money, you're gonna be a 60-40 dog. There's no way that you're getting guaranteed higher return. Nobody's doubling your money guaranteed. It doesn't exist. It never has existed. It never will exist. And if you have that, then you'll pretty much be able to avoid all of these scams forever. Because they all follow the same pattern, where they tell you that they have high returns with low or no risk. 60-40 would be great. That's what you get basically for blackjack, right? 60-40 dog. Like you're a 40% chance. You can double your money by playing blackjack, and you have about a 40% chance. That's not bad. It's instant, immediate. But that's the best odds you're going to get to double your money. And anyone else that tells you they can do that guaranteed is lying. Was there a large risk in the big trade you did recently? Yes, absolutely. Of course. I put a ton of my money in a small cap stock. Yeah, of course. It was risky, but roulette is 50-50? No, that's the green ones. Roulette is not 50-50. Roulette's like fucking, at best, 47 or something like that. 47%. Just be the son of a billionaire that goes into submarine to the Titanic. Didn't the son die? is your solution to die? That's your solution to this problem is to die in a sub? I don't understand what you're saying. That doesn't.
the end of the day,
they're even adding a third green spot to roulette. We're getting off topic, but roulette in Europe has one green spot. It's, half red, half black with one green spot to give it a house edge. So it's pretty good odds. And then American ones always have 2 green spots. And now they're adding a third green spot just to really fucking make sure they milk everyone. It's so fucked. Every time they patch these games, they patch casino games to make the odds even worse. And they're already good for the casino.
that's who matters here, right? The victims.
Oh.
I mean, yes, I'll be honest. There are probably some unsympathetic investors in this thing, right? People like Jordan Belfort, people like Mike Sims, who scammed so many people. So it's tempting to say, okay, well, how did anyone fall for this? It's such an obvious scam. Maybe you think some of the people aren't sympathetic. But like all Ponzi schemes, at the bottom of this thing, you just find regular people who are trying to make a better life for themselves. And some of them didn't even know they were in Trader's Domain. For example, leaked emails I discovered showed a pension fund was invested in this thing, called the Bergy Pension Fund. It got apparently funneled through Oppenheimer and Bishop and Associates.
Oh my
appears
God.
to have been
It
then
is
put
an ARG.
with Renaissance Consulting, which was then placed in Trader's Domain. And I kept seeing that. Regular people investing their livelihood, mortgages, college savings. Some of them had no idea they were invested in Trader's Domain. They just put their money with a guy they trusted who put that money with another guy and another guy and another guy. And before you know it, you're in a Ponzi scheme. So those people...
I'll be honest, the amount of people that have lost money to fraud, even small amounts, but small amounts add up, in the past 2 years is just, it's so staggeringly sad. I think there's just so many average people that lost a few thousand in crypto meme coins, AMC, Doge, and it's like not enough to fucking ruin their life, but it's enough to just like constrain options. And it makes me, I went on a weird rabbit hole on TikTok. I saw a video. I wonder if I have it. Wait 1 second. I saw a video of, it was from 2021, and it was a woman talking about how she sold her house to go all in on the stock market. Back in like the height of the, I wonder if I still have it. And people were just posting it as like a meme. Dude, I hope I still have it. Fuck. Damn, I really want to. Anyway, the point is, I looked up that person. Like, I just saw the thing, because it's like them saying we're selling our house and going all in on the stock market because they made some money in one trade back then, and the videos are funny, like it's kind of making fun of them is the idea because we're posting it now. But I looked up the person. I just wanted to know like what happened to them, and I found out a year later, I mean they're in a bad spot. She's still posting on TikTok and she's like working 2 jobs or whatever and like clearly looks like stressed. And it's like that person fell for this hype and it made me feel really bad, even though it was really stupid, even though it was really fucking stupid. And so I don't know.
AI has now made finding footage
all this
incredibly
stuff makes
easy.
me a little bummed because people just get they get caught up in hype. I can't find it. We'll watch the end of this video. All right, where's my fucking... Here.
Consulting, which was then placed in Trader's Domain. And I kept seeing that. Regular people investing their livelihood, mortgages, college savings. Some of them had no idea they were invested in Trader's Domain. They just put their money with a guy they trusted who put that money with another guy and another guy and another guy. And before you know it, you're in a Ponzi scheme. So those people didn't deserve this. And this video series is for those people, the regular people who lost money in this. They deserve justice because YouTube investigations, look, it's great. I love doing this. It's not enough.
right? Awareness, subscribers. It's great. It's cool. Comments. It's not enough. Trader's Domain has hurt a lot of people, and the people in charge need to be held fully accountable, and I cannot do that. So for now, our story ends here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coffee. Brooding as usual? Is this why you called, so you could have a buddy to play the depressed detective with?
No, I came here for some peace and quiet. And, you know, I guess I wanted to apologize about the whole stochastic parrot thing. I didn't mean it.
Nah, I couldn't stay mad at you. The bar would be out of business.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised you guys lasted so long. What has it been, like, a few weeks?
Speaking of that, what happened with that Ponzi scheme you were investigating?
Oh, yeah, that's over. I mean, Ted's still free. Sponsors deny everything.
Crazy Ted's still free.
I guess you could say I'm still missing my perfect ending.
Oh, well, I guess I'm sorry. I really thought you just needed more evidence.
Nah, you were right to push me. I mean, it helped, and you were right about a lot of things.
Well, I'm always
Are
right.
they gonna kiss?
What was that other thing I was right about?
You know, I think you said something about enjoying the next best thing with a friend.
Oh,
right.
maybe more than friends.
Well, I can't drink, though.
Yeah, I thought about that, so I picked up something on my way here. You like a little bit of juice, right?
Coffee. You didn't.
I did. Premium grade stuff right here.
Premium grade stuff, huh? A 9 volt? What, you couldn't get a bigger battery with all that Patreon money?
It's not the size of the battery.
I gotta keep you sharp.
Robot.
Who do you think's gonna drive me home? Cheers, by the way, my friend.
Friend? That's a new one. I like a little better than Stochastic Parrot.
Yeah, well, don't be too flattered. I think it's more of an indictment of my social life than anything else.
Well, I, for one, am honored to be your first indictment on this case. Does this mean I'm like a sidekick now, too?
No. I don't have sidekicks. Coffeezilla doesn't have sidekicks.
I think you're wrong. I'm already your best friend. I make you drinks. And I drive you around.
Okay, that sounds
I feel
like an
a promotion
employee.
is in order.
I said you were a friend, and I work alone.
Yeah, a...
Imagine there's 50 minutes left of this video. Like, it just slowly stops talking about the fucking Ponzi scheme around halfway.
best friend, who also moonlights as a sidekick.
You're impossible.
I think I'll go by Dr. Maxwell. And with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Wow.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just thanking the wonderful audience
Dr.
for
Maxwell.
No,
New character.
You're doing that thing where you play us out while trying to pretend that this whole sidekick thing is happening. It's not happening.
We'll see you all real soon. Sidekick thing is happening, and I love every one of you. And the dynamic duo is back indefinitely next week, every week.
Wait, I can't even do every week. This took me like 4 months.
A boy and his robot. You won't want to miss it. Click here to see more videos as we zoom out and fade into black.
All
Nothing
right.
left to say.
Bravo! Dr. Maxwell! Great video, great research. Coffeezilla is the GOAT. You've been crushing it on YouTube. Good video. I do hope Ted Safrankos actually receives some consequences for his actions. Oh, here's the video that I was looking for. Before I...
It's everything you ever need, and it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need, and it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be.
Anyway, I'm not gonna fucking. But if you watch their most recent ones, it's under 3 gigabytes. It's like clearly that this didn't work. It didn't work, and they sold a really nice house, and they got all in and invested in the hype. And I don't know, it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel I don't know. It made me unreasonably sad when I saw it. They put it into apparently Tesla and some crypto and a couple tech stocks. Is my understanding. But like during the peak, so it, you know, some of it's maybe flat, but most of it's way down. Well, this was 2021 February, so yeah, it was kind of the peak. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I've been off for the week. I am off tomorrow as well, hopefully finishing that video, but I am 100% starting Monday back every day but Sunday. Trying to do like, my goal is to go live 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 10, 4 hours every day. That's my goal. So I'll see you on Monday with Marketing Monday. And Sevens, appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Yeah, hope you do well. And I'm going to rate a Spectacore if he's still alive. Hopefully he's going to eventually beat my time. He is currently on an attempt number. What attempt is he on? Is he still going live? You guys stream for insane hours. He's on attempt 1,080. This guy just keeps fucking grinding. 1,083. He did like 50 attempts since we fucking started this stream. Holy moly. This will be the one, though. I think this is the one. This is the run. We're going to rate him right now. Because I need him to beat it, because I need to grind it again. I need some content. I want to grind it. So let me rate him. Let's rate him right now. Raid a Spectacore. Oh, also on Thursday, a Spectacore and I are going to be doing a team blindfolded Hitman 2v2 versus two of the greatest players to ever play Hitman. Two of the old school goats, Mindy and Froat. It's going to be me blindfolded, a Spectacore talking, and then like Froat blindfolded, and we're going to be doing 2v2. It should be pretty fun with Diana's, and yeah, it should be pretty sick. So check that out on Thursday. Kind of the Return of Hitman Horse kind of themed events. All right. Good night. Good luck. Much love. Peace.